Larry, just eat it.
God. So I've
Oh
never,
my god.
I never actually like paid attention to this because there's never been any reason to. But on my actions sheet on D&D Beyond, they added the whole rolling stuff where you can like just click and it does something for you. Yeah, cool. So like, Eldritch Blast +9 to hit, +1d10 +5 damage. Sick. It's just all there.
Hmm.
And then I look down and I see Unarmed Strike.
Yep.
+1 to hit. 0 damage. Not 1d4.
Nope.
Nothing
0.
else, just 0 damage. You suck.
It is your strength bonus min 0.
Straight up your strength bonus.
Yeah.
It will still roll for you.
That's the part. You click it and it's like, oh, unarmed strike damage. 0.
0.
Yeah. What did you think was gonna happen? Idiot.
You fucking nub.
You fucking nerd.
Excellent. All right, so we be live with the BionD&D or BionD&D, something like that.
No, restart it. Just restart it.
No, start it over.
Free Shavakadu. Oh no, is this gonna be the Vine night?
No.
I don't know enough
Stop
signs.
this.
It could.
Do we have a studious
Wait, did
character?
you actually start it over?
No, it's still going.
Oh, okay. I loaded up the page and it said, "Hey, check out this stream from 1 minute ago."
That's weird. I hope it didn't stop. I don't.
No,
think
it's live now.
Okay. Cool.
Twitch got a new UI and it's screwing with me.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm glad that it apparently seems that my sound was set up correctly and we're all coming through. So that's good because that usually isn't the case in like the first minute of these. Cool. So last time was the sex number, and we did things with the stuff. Episode 69 was devoted to defending the city of Helm's Fair from an oncoming attack. There was yes, also crop tops, and during the crop top session, oh yeah, Nick looked beautiful, as we all would expect. Nothing less.
I agree.
Or two, he did his part.
Everybody's beautiful here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beauty is relative. So
say nice things about yourself, Matthew.
I am beautiful relative to the blobfish.
Seen the blobfish way underwater?
Yeah, the blobfish underwater is adorable. So yes, I agree, Matt. Even compared
Don't fucking
to that
judge a fish by how well it
creature,
can climb a tree, bitch.
You look good.
You guys are nice. Thanks.
Yeah, what she said.
Anyway, there was a lot of that last session too. So the actual meat of it was you found the traitor, Helventus, who had given away the city. A few secrets as to how the Danish army, or really the Wraithheart army, might enter the city, unassailed by the defensive forces, and kind of subvert the work that was being done to make safe the city. You did eventually, through some expert manipulation by Wartok, Kayana, Jeff, and Ilya, kind of convince him to reveal what he had told the enemy, as well as what sway they held over him. It was a tense negotiation, is how I'll put that, and yeah. So then the party split, and miraculously none of them died. With Wartok kind of not happy about Helventus's existence, kind of going off to chill out a little bit. While the other three, did everybody else go to the farm?
I was elsewhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember anything you did there, Ilya, but I was like, did she go? What did you do?
I did an escort mission.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
Evacuate the civilians that couldn't fight.
You weren't in the actual scene with Helventus either. That was, my bad.
Yeah, no, I came back to it and I was like,
yep, yeah. Meanwhile, Ilya is escorting the infirm and the elderly away from the city. Those who cannot fight, she is taking them to a safe haven in the north. on her way, she is confronted by a few of the folks who feel like maybe they can fight after all, and giving them a bit of inspiration, some Tormic wisdom. They decide that indeed they should go back and help defend their home. So, with valiant hearts, they set back upon the trail they had come and went back to defend Helmsfair. Kyanna and Jeff went to visit Jeff's childhood home. It was beset by goblins that they made quick work of, but nonetheless were distressed to see that the farm had been so quickly overtaken by the wilds. While at Jeff's home, they kind of discussed what was to be done about the attack that was coming and how they should deal with Helventus and the situation surrounding that. Reaching a decision, they decide to return to the city and talk with Wartalk. And they get to the Hallowed Helm, where they sort of catch up with him, and things are a little smoothed out between Wartalk and Jeff, where things had gotten a bit tense earlier. Mostly, things are good. But come to find out that the decision as to what should be done with Helventus is being made for them. As Jeff, when he goes out the next morning to meet with Magathra, is greeted by her quite earlier than he expected, as she's working on defenses around the point where Helventus had betrayed the sort of sewer entrance to the city in the middle of the town square. Magathra, the captain of the guard, and a few other guards are setting up defenses around there. And Jeff gets talking, finds out that Helventus went and turned himself in and accepted the punishment, which, of course, was death. He did this knowing that Jeff had agreed to escort his family to safety that very morning, which he did, dutifully so. And thereupon, we had the battle. A immense colossus was counted among the ranks of the Wraithhearts that were laying siege to the city, and the Siegebreakers were faced with a choice. Should they confront this colossus, or attempt to take out some of the commanding officers and sow disarray amongst the army? Opting for the former, they take the field alongside some of their compatriots and charge outward through the ranks towards this immense beast. And after a hard-fought battle, where several of the Siegebreakers went unconscious and were popped back up, eventually emerged victorious, as I believe it was Wartalk dealing the finishing blow?
Yeah.
With an Eldritch Blast to the face?
Headshot.
Yep. So, with that headshot bringing the Colossus down to Earth, the session was ended. And many a tear shed in not joy but pain. As I think it kind of one-shot Wartalk a little bit, and
just a little.
Nearly one-shotted Kyanna, and two-shotted Jeff at least once.
Yeah.
I survived. Yeah, I survived because of Death Ward, though.
That's right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
And I didn't get hit at all.
That's the power of Torm coming through.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
the power of
remember. It
Pine-Sol,
sat
baby.
on Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sat on his face.
It clapped him in Clanky, and then it sat on him.
Yep. So the reason Ilya did not get hit, by the way,
power of Torm.
Totally. The Colossus's tactic was it wasn't that. You did prove some issues, especially with like the guiding bolts and shit. But the big thing was if he could hit two people, he was gonna do that, and Ilya was never within the range of another person.
You know what? That's fair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yep. So if Wartalk and Kyanna had been one more space apart that time they were hit, he would have gone for Jeff and Clanky again instead.
I'm pretty sure they were too far apart too.
They were. He was gonna pick between them for whoever was the bigger target.
Because they were close.
Because
at that point.
It was the hierarchy was too close enough together to hit them both or more.
Yep.
And then if he couldn't hit them, then it was closest and most damaging. So it probably would have been another hit on Jeff.
Yeah.
Dang,
Alright,
the
well.
usual strategy of protect small girl didn't pan out for you, did it?
No, not that time.
No.
But all right,
Oh.
so the battle
We all
won.
need to be
Fine,
social
I saved you.
distancing.
What would you all like to do? As we discussed, your compatriots who were fighting the commanders also prevailed in their fight, and the Wraithheart army was overrun and spread to the hills. Those who did not perish in the fight were either sought out after the battle or just fled far south enough that they were not a problem. So what would the Siegebreakers like to do?
Tend to the injured.
Yeah, probably just to see how things are, what shape the city in, how many.
Okay.
Help the injured when possible.
So you notice something as you are. Oh, go ahead, Wartok.
Oh no, I was just saying. I know some medicine. I would like to help the injured as well.
Absolutely. So you notice something as you are kind of walking the field of battle, looking for the injured and those who might need your help. And you notice that there is kind of a large line of collapsed earth, kind of leading from a little ways away from where your battle took place, all the way back to the city.
Oh, interesting.
And there's a good bit of carnage near the walls where your talents can be put to use as far as healing those who need it. Ilia is of especial use here, where the powers of her god really shine through, as she can take care of many folks after the battle. But the rest of you, also do a damn good job just helping out, making sure people have the medicine they need.
I have mass cure wounds, excuse you.
I'm not saying you all are not helpful in those ways.
I know, I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah. So with plenty of help from all of the Siegebreakers, the sort of after battle cleanup and tending of wounds is going excellently. As you are kind of closer to the wall, you could sort of tell what has happened with this channel of collapsed land. It seems like during the preparations, the guard was able to lay a pretty significant line of explosives atop the tunnel that led from the end of the sewer that you had seen the previous day to the outlet in the town square. And the Wraithhearts not being really sentient per se and not really knowing to look for such things, just followed the plan, marched into it blindly, expecting to break out into the city and, be able to wreak havoc. Yeah, they got blown to hell. So a good portion of the attacking force was actually caved in on, and are very much just crushed under the rubble, which made the rest of the battle actually a bit easier than it might have been. That extra knowledge really helped in the tactics of this fight. So while you see a good bit of destruction around the front edge of the wall, it is mostly on the Wraithheart side, and it turns out Helm's Fair came out pretty well in this battle.
See?
Siegebreakers.
That's good.
Hell yeah. We
Siege
broke that
broken.
siege. Hell yeah.
Exactly what it says on the tin.
I'm technically a Siegebreaker now.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Earning your stripes.
You have
You've
a siege
been a
badge. You're
Siegebreaker,
accomplishment.
yeah.
Now
Yes,
I can
but
call
now she's
myself a
technically
Siegebreaker without
one.
feeling bad about it.
She was always one in spirit, but now she's technically one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like,
Graduation exam.
yeah. You got it, man.
This was your siege mitzvah.
Oh, I should use ceremony on myself.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we still haven't done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We might have time. It's all good.
So, effectively, it is rather late in the day. The battle took most of the day. And as things are kind of winding down, as the wounded have been mostly cared for or sent to the infirmary for those with, wounds that require a little bit more watching over, once spell slots have been expended and whatnot. There is, as is pretty much typical of the area and most areas, there is a feast afterwards. Those with the strength to still do so are preparing food.
I'll help prepare food.
Excellent. They gladly accept your help, as, there's a lot of folks who are tired, some folks who died or were injured, so they're a bit short-handed, and they're very much appreciative of any aid they can get. What's up, Ilya?
Warthog, Ilya, and Kyanna are just going around, like, healing people. Like, Warthog's got his first aid kit. Kyanna and Ilya are using healing spells, and they're like, "Oh man, we could really use another guy for the kitchen." And Jeff's just like, "Stand back. This is my calling. My time to shine."
Excellent. I do love it, though.
I've got the special salt. I'm ready.
He does have the
It's
special
me.
salt.
I have my spices.
Excellent. Yeah, so they're very much appreciative of that help, and a good several probably like 2 or 3 dozen barrels of ale and mead are kind of brought forth from various vineyards and breweries around the area. Those that are still open, and some stock from those that have closed but brought stuff into the city walls before they did. And it's kind of an all hands on deck thing. Those who aren't preparing food are setting up tables and chairs and getting kind of fires going for the light for the feast, and minstrels are sort of setting up a stage and striking up tunes as people are working, and throughout the evening just songs are sung, tunes struck, floating into the sky in merriment, and a somber remembrance interspersed every here and there, sort of hailing those who did not make it throughout the day. But overall, there is very much a celebratory tone to the evening's festivities, and each of you in turn are very much like brought up and recognized for not only your deeds during the fight itself, but also your immense help afterwards. Everyone is very much, there are others also, like Magathra is brought up, and several of the others who went with her to take on the commanders are recognized and hailed as well. But you are definitely among, and probably chiefest among, the heroes that are lauded for this fight. Many a round is offered to you. The little one, maybe less drinks are offered to, but...
Well, it's the attention.
Oh, I know, but they're not gonna not give you that, but they might give you fewer drinks.
I'll take her drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I
I guess the
suppose
way
I
to
can
phrase it,
partake of some.
and the way to phrase it is not like they won't not give you attention. It's like, if they see you, they're going to want to talk to you and pat you on the back. But you can stay out of the way if you so choose. If there's a point where you're just like, too much, you can kind of walk away and kind of be unseen a bit. People are rowdy enough that they don't really notice.
Yeah.
Fair.
Also, just FYI, it's not illegal moonshine, it's legal moonshine, so it's not super high proof, but it's just moonshine.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yes.
Just for any
drink. And it's delicious.
What is it?
Oh my god, it's so delicious.
Orange juice, a crap load of grenadine, vodka, and lime.
Is grenadine actually alcoholic, or is it just a like?
It's just a
syrup
syrup, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's
Okay,
just
I thought so. Just double
it's
checking.
cherry and pomegranate, I think.
Because like bitters has alcohol in it, but then it's like flavored.
Bitters has a crap load of alcohol.
It's like 35% or 40% or something. It's like.
It's like.
That's like that's like a shot.
Right. It is. Yeah. It is effectively a liquor, but you only use like a dash or two of it, so it's not like it's.
Yeah.
But that's what gives it the bitterness. So.
44%
There you go.
on average.
There we go.
Excuse me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. The problem is no one would be psychotic enough to just chug bitters to get drunk, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
It would also be really expensive. Because bitters are
Yeah.
pricey for a bottle like that big. Anyway, D&D.
D&D.
Yes. So, does anyone want to do anything specific during the evening?
That's a good question.
Again, the answer can be no. This is just a, like, if you have something in mind, let's do it. Otherwise, we can move on to the next leg of the adventure.
No, nothing in particular for me.
I can't think of anything else.
Drinking, being merry.
Cool. All right. Well, after an evening's festivities, and the tiredness from the fight kind of finally aching in your bones, you feel you have definitely earned a good night's sleep. It to get a good night's sleep, it'll probably have to take you pretty well into the morning because it's like 3 a.m. by the time things are winding down. But you are very much ready for bed by the time your head hits the pillow. You are out, and it is that perfect sleep that only a day filled with such activities can bring. You sleep deeply and well. So, the next day,
Except for one of them.
Yeah.
even you, like your waking rest is very much more restful than like it normally is. Like you just feel every muscle in your body like relax and just go into this.
Hell
It's
yeah.
almost like a trance, but you're not an elf, so it's not like the trance. But
Warthog's just straight vibing.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. Yep. Straight vibing. Go with that.
Vibing, bro.
It'd be like that.
It do be like that.
Yeah.
Cool. So the next day, as dawn cracks over the city, there is a decent amount of damage done to the southern portion of the wall, and a little bit on the western portion as well. But it's nothing that the city can't handle, and this was likely sort of the big attack that would come for the city. So, you could stay and help a bit if you want, but they can probably handle it on their own. And you all had discussed going several places. Valenford, the Darren River Delta, and then eventually the Indigo Wood.
Right.
So, is there anything you would like to do before you leave town? And if not, where would you like to head next?
Yes. I'm getting my new clothes.
Ah, yes. So heading to a tailor and having some things made, I assume.
Yes.
All right. Given what you've done for the city, they're willing to kind of put your stuff at the top of the list. You find a shop with a few tailors that can. What exactly do you want? I should ask before I give you the deets.
The deets. I
You
mean,
could just send the picture if you want. I'll show it in chat so the stream can see it too.
gosh. Let me find a clear picture of it because there isn't actually all that much that I've.
Oh, I thought. Okay. I thought you had already. Bad.
I mean, I do. I do have one. It's just not like super full like body shot.
Oh. You can send it or describe what you have in mind, or we could just hand wave it if you don't feel like you.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. 1 second.
Okay.
Let me just find the file because it's not actually in the place I thought.
Do other folks also want to get their season 2 get up?
I mean,
I got
already
mine when I got the
his.
cape of billowing.
Yeah.
I kind of already have mine with my plain armor and cape.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then Ilya is
Say
now
I
a
wanted.
Siegebreaker, so
Yeah, so I'm good.
Cool.
say I wanted to get 25 GP worth of powdered silver.
Silver. Let's see here.
Can I take silver that I have already and powder it?
If you either have alchemist's tools or go find an alchemist.
Okay, I'd like to find an alchemist in the city to do this for me.
Okay.
Alright, got my image dropped in the chat.
Cool. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, Ilya.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, for that kind of get up, is the brooch the same one that you already have, or is that a new one?
Oh, that's the same one I already have. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. All told, it's relatively simple. I'm assuming the belt there is like a thin leather.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'd say maybe 10 gold for the rush order.
Okay.
Clothing isn't that expensive. It's just tailored work is tailored work is a little bit more, but not a ton.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 10 gold is theirs.
Cool.
More than happy.
Absolutely. So it'll still take like a couple of days, but it won't take a ton of time.
All good.
Sweet. Ilya, what was your investigation check?
I got a 15.
Sweet. You were able to find not only one alchemist, but 3. Each of which who is willing to do it, but one of them offers you a lower price. The others 2 say 10 gold, the one says 8 gold.
Take the 8 gold.
Alrighty. So you have 25 GP worth of powdered silver after probably a day of him, going through his other work and then that. Cool. Jeff or Wartalk, anything y'all want to do?
I can't think of anything I would need.
Cool. All right. So that's that then. Your clothing arrives, Kayana, and it is gorgeous. It looks exactly like what you wanted after a couple of, fittings and making sure everything is to your taste. It is exactly what you had envisioned. The tailor has done an excellent job. And
Hell yeah.
everyone's got what they need. So, where are we going? Do you want to still head to Valenford, keeping in mind that this force of Wraithhearts came from the south? Or would you like to cut to the east and go to the Darren River Delta?
Well, I mean, that Valenford was one of our stops as we were going east, wasn't it?
It was. You had heard of tell of other experiments for the Wraith engine that were going on there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull my newts. Alright, it will take you 6 days to travel from Helmsfair to Valenford. As you are traveling southward and a little bit west. This thing. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit west as well. For reference, I'll go ahead and share. So you're here in Helmsfair. You're heading approximately here. So it's about, is that right? 2, 3. Yeah, 6 days. So it's just on the other side of the river here. Just a small little border town. If you hadn't heard of it from them, you wouldn't even know it existed. But as you effectively, the way you find it is once you hit the Darren River and start crossing it, there are other ships that pass by, and you hail one of them and ask, and they can point you in this direction. While it is not a large town, it is, a river shore town, so folks who sail the river know it. I should stop sharing my screen with all of my notes on it.
No, you can share.
Fine.
I mean, those notes won't be super helpful to you. I guess some of them would
Sure.
be.
Super helpful.
The bottom ones would be. Anyway,
Yeah.
don't rewind the stream and go find them.
What-
If you're watching the
what
stream
is
and you're
bottom
not
one?
in my group,
Wow.
And then you can send us the notes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, anybody
Fly,
that
my
sends me the notes,
pretties.
I'll gift you a sub. He won't even be able to be mad about it. It's a win-win.
But this is self-serving. Can we bribe them with something that helps us? Is that legal?
Probably. Probably.
Hey, man. Be
It'd
like
that
that
way.
sometimes.
All right, but so as you all are traveling, the first couple of days you do note, and kind of the one choice I'll ask is related to this. You note every day, like the first 3 days, you see parties of Wraithhearts likely fleeing from that battle. Maybe a dozen here, half a dozen there, maybe a larger group of like 20 or so, sort of heading southward as you travel. Would you like to engage with them, or would you like to kind of sneak around and pass by them? I will just for
how big
housekeeping's
and how
sake.
out of the way.
They won't be super out of the way. Like easily within view, so less than half a mile, I'd say. I will say we're not going to do a combat for each one of these. I have a little table that I can roll on and say like, you get off scot-free, or oh, one of you is injured and your pace is slowed, or something like that.
I would like to eliminate them personally.
Yeah, let's get rid of them.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably
I think I can unplug this by this point.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Go for it.
Let me make sure that didn't screw up. Yes. Did it? It did. No, it didn't.
Hey.
No, it's good. It's good. Never mind. Looking at the wrong input. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, we're good.
So, somebody, I don't really care who, roll a d20 for me.
4.
Oh,
Somebody else want to roll?
Nope, 4 was the
14.
first number I heard.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Duh. I
Is
don't
that
know what
fuck?
this is.
Yep, that's fuck.
Yeah.
So they rolled a nat 1.
Is that good for us?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
It is a battle that you don't feel like super good about afterwards. Like you're all like, that wasn't great. But the
It's a lot of
Wraithhearts
nut
like
shots.
weren't bringing it, so you nonetheless came out victorious.
Hell yeah.
All right. So are you gonna do that every day? You will see a Wraith party every day. Is your choice always the same?
I would like to.
We
Okay.
should send them out where we can. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Then Nick, you rolled that one. Christine, roll a d20.
Do better than a 4.
2.
It is
You did
a
it.
4.
Yeah.
The second day, you also succeed against the party of raids. It's again not like a pretty fight, but you do it. Jeff, roll for day number 3.
Okay. 3.
13.
Okay.
All
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Let's roll.
Oh no. These are all of our bad rolls, right?
Yeah, we're
Get
getting
them all
out
out
of the
now,
way.
right?
We're advancing the RNG.
All right. Let me try a regular roll real quick. That was also a 4.
Regular roll.
Okay. Jeff, roll a d4.
A D4. Okay. 1.
Okay. Then it'll be you. You
Cool.
suffer a concussion during the fight.
Ow.
For 3 days, your int and wisdom are reduced by 2.
Ouch.
A big a deal. He didn't
Oh.
have those anyways.
Yeah.
Dang it, I have a negative int modifier now. This is awful.
Oh no. Wait, you didn't already have a negative int modifier?
No, I had 11 int.
It's 0 mod. Actually, it can be cured by lesser restoration if anybody has that and would like to pop the spell slot. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank.
All right, so Kayana has
I've been
to, sort of expend a spell slot and heal you after the fight, but you're okay. Otherwise, would have been not fun.
Thanks.
Ilya, day 4.
Cat.
18.
All right. You handily wipe the floor with this group of Wraithhearts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they don't even pose a threat to you. And in fact, this group was fighting well, not fighting. They were trying to abduct some members of a caravan, or assail them, or otherwise injure them. You're not sure exactly what their goals were because you killed them.
Think the fuck
And
not.
it's not like you could interrogate them anyway if you didn't kill them. So
Yeah.
that caravan, being incredibly gracious, gives you all a potion of healing and will spread some word of your accomplishments to towns they visit.
Cool. Who wants the healing potion?
Give it to Wartalk.
Okay, Wartalk, you have a healing potion.
Okay.
I think he was trying to play noses, but it failed.
It failed.
You're flimsy.
I am, but I already have a couple.
Wartalk, roll a d20.
Ah! It's a 16.
All right. They got a 3, so once again, just you wreck their shit.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Kayana, day 6.
I would like-
11.
18.
Fuck.
Oh,
Let's see here. Roll a d4 for me, Kayana.
4.
All right. Wartalk suffers a black eye. Any magical healing
Ow.
will recover this, so I'm assuming it
Yeah.
just gets taken care of. But
Yeah.
you would have a penalty to skill checks and attack rolls for not being able to use an eye.
right.
But you're fine.
No.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna heal
Hashtag
that
magical
right back
healing.
up.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. So in fact, so we did the rolls for that section. We're not gonna do them going forward. But I wanted to show just like as you guys are going through this and you're taking injuries, but then able to just immediately rectify them. And typically you just wipe the floor with these Wraithhearts, which is kind of bolstering your confidence in yourselves as sort of defenders of the land. And it's also, especially with like that merchant caravan, it's sort of solidifying your reputation. So going forward, we'll have the same sort of. I'll just kind of assume that you want to take the Wraithhearts out, but you won't have to roll for it. You're versed enough in fighting these things now that outside of like a very serious battle with them, it's not really a big deal for you to take out a few, especially of
Fair
like
enough.
the peons.
Yeah. Hello, fat cat.
All right.
So-
So as you near Valenford, actually, fun question. How do you plan on fording the river?
Deuces, y'all.
I mean,
All right, Wartalk swims across.
F.
so I could ritual cast Walk on Water for the other 3, namely Jeff and Ilya, because they are Clanky boys. Oh, actually, I should also target Mr. Clanky with that.
He is the clankiest boy.
Alternatively, we could fly.
How long do either of those last?
I believe it's 8 hours, but let's.
I think
my
water walk
warlock
lasts longer
feature.
than fly.
I use my warlock feature and I just cast levitate on myself.
Cool.
Oh, wait. As soon
Players
as she
don't
does
get
that,
spell.
I grab Kayana. I just Clanky to grab. Wait, how wide is the river?
It's like a full day's travel wide, which is why I'm asking about the duration of these spells.
Never mind.
Okay, so while water walking is only an hour, water breathing is 24 hours. You've already got that. You're good.
No,
It's for
no,
the other.
Clanky can't. Clanky.
Clanky can't be
Oh, fuck,
submerged.
yeah, you're right. Fuck.
You could
How
leave
wide
him
approximately
behind.
is this river? No, we can't.
You said a full day's travel. It's like a big river.
It's like 20 to 24 miles wide. So
Yeah, there's no way we can water walk that whole way.
It is called a river, but it literally bisects the entire continent. It's more like a
ravine.
more like a very narrow ocean than a river.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Large portions of it are freshwater because of how inland they are and away from tidal currents, but
Sure.
It's essentially
nearby.
It's a strait.
Sea. Yeah.
Is there a rowboat nearby that we can put Clanky in and then just pull it?
Not super nearby, but you could certainly investigate and try and find one.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I would love to.
We gotta find a barge or something. Hey, can you take our big clanky friend over the river?
We just need to make a raft and then someone can pull it.
It sucked.
I will assist.
Okay.
So I'm good.
That's moderately better. A 14.
Okay. It takes you about 2 hours of walking the shore. You don't find anything on the shore, but boats tend to travel near the sides. So one comes close enough that you can kind of hail it and get it to come near, and you can request their aid. It's a simple merchant vessel. For the right price, they're willing to take anybody across, up to and including your clanky friend.
How much are they charging?
The captain kind of considers you just need to go to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we might need to come back. And which side of the river is the Indigo Wood on?
Southeast.
Okay, so we need to cross the river anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It'd be a one-way trip then, I guess, just going south.
Well, that cheapens it significantly. I can't waste too much time waiting in a harbor.
Yeah.
So, let's say 10 gold pieces ahead.
So for us four and Mr. Clanky, that'd be 50 gold total.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Seems fine to me. I can pay it.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate doing business with you. Get you there as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So the merchant vessel goes a bit out of its way to navigate you to the south, dropping you off a little ways, sort of west of your location, unless you want to reveal where you're going and ask them to drop you off right there. You can. Okay.
I would like to gamble with them though.
Absolutely. Several of the crew that are not on duty are more than happy. Roll that d12.
I thought as much. D12.
How much are you betting?
Let's go with
I should have asked before you rolled.
let's go with 24 gold.
Right.
Rolled a 9.
4. So you win that, and for 5 or greater, you get double your thing back. So get 24 on top of what you wagered.
Hell yeah.
You got time for a second round if you want. Actually, one of the sailors will come up to you and go, double or nothing?
Double or nothing, you say? Yeah, why not?
All right. So that it's double the pot, so 72 each.
Okay. Wait, dropped it. Okay, that's a 6.
Yes! He gives a great whoop and says, "Ah! We're getting steaks at the next port, men."
Oh.
Triple or nothing.
Make a persuasion check.
18? Oh wait, no, sorry, that was my roll.
Oh.
Plus
no,
charisma.
they're on.
23.
Yeah, they're on.
Okay.
Started with nothing, now we're here.
11.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I'm just watching intently, like, huh?
Ah, damn.
Oof.
Well,
It's a good one.
games.
That was a good one.
Games.
Yeah, it was great games. Great games. How much do I win from that?
144.
Okay, I'm just gonna take 120.
Okay, give them back
I'm
the
not
other
gonna
20.
take the full. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Very kind of you. Thanks.
It was a fun game. It was a fun game.
Was.
Yeah.
All right. You make it to the southern shore after Wartalk's few rounds of gambling. All right.
Yeah.
With a little
Cool.
bit, it's evening, but with a little bit more travel the next morning, you will reach your destination.
Excellent.
So, actually, let me see here.
I feel like that doesn't
no.
really work when you have a swivel chair.
Don't you tell me how to dab.
I shall not.
So the night passes easily. Nothing disturbs your rest. However, as you begin traveling the next day, a little bit westerly along the bank of the river, you notice more and more wraithhearts. There's just a few at first, but they get a little bit denser to the point that even you are beginning to sort of take your steps a little bit more cautiously. As you approach the town, it is completely overrun.
Fuck.
There do not seem to be any humans left that you can see.
Oh,
Mm,
good.
And the hills around it are swarming with wraiths. Perhaps something like, oh, I don't know, 143 of them?
Oh, that's a lot.
oh, that's a lot.
Huh.
That's probably way, way more than we can handle by ourselves. Or at least I'm guessing it's more than we can
I can take it.
handle. We're outnumbered like
Got this.
30. We're outnumbered like 30-1. I don't think it's gonna end well for us.
Do they have ranged attacks that can reach 200 meters or feet or whatever the hell?
No, but they have numbers enough that they'd find where you were firing from.
Damn, he's got us.
But no, no.
I mean, if you flew and just went air support, you might be able to last an hour, but I don't know if you could take them all down.
Yeah, that's the question. Can I gun
It's a
down
lot of
100?
HP.
No,
I don't
hard
think you can
pass.
kill.
If you want to try it, we can just find a
Really
dice roller that could do mass rolls and roll fucking how many 600 rounds in an hour. So just roll 600 d20, see how many hit, and then roll the damage for those.
Like I want to, and we should do that, but I'm not going to actually do that and put people in danger.
I'm total. What people?
like the party and stuff.
Take.
I mean,
At will.
if I'm a giant bird, I can just fly the fuck away. That's easy.
That's good for you.
All right.
I can't fly.
Well, you guys don't have to be in the line of fire.
What's your
God.
bonus for Eldritch Blast? 9?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Did you find a suitable roller?
9 unless I'm getting the +2 from the relic weapon like we had talked about briefly. I don't know if that's actually a thing yet.
It is.
Then it should be +10, I believe.
Okay, so I gotta do. Shite, I can't fucking. That. Right, and then open that up in Notepad. Paste it. Do. Place. Actually, I should screen share this so that the stream isn't super bored while I'm doing this.
Hello, I am Wartalk. I am an AC 130.
Alright, so we want to do regex, and we want to do space plus
Freaking regex.
space, and replace it with a line. Maybe just plus. I don't know if it's a space technically.
Alternatively, you could just figure out like his percent chance of hitting the Wraithheart's AC with his attack roll, and then just like plug it into a probability formula or something.
That's true. It's true.
What is the Wraithheart's AC?
13.
Okay.
So he has a 85% chance of hitting. So let's just do 600 times 85%.
No, I think if he had a 90% chance to hit because he has a +10 modifier with his relic weapon, right?
Right, so if he rolls a... Oh, it's only a 1 or a 2 that he misses.
Yeah, he
right, 'cause it
only missed
has
on
to
1 or
miss.
2, so he has a 90%
So it's
chance to hit.
540 of them. Okay. So now what we do actually have to do is roll for damage. So 540. It's a D10 plus what? Is
So
your
D10 plus 5
is your
for
damage
every
bonus
ray,
5?
and he can shoot
5.
2 per action.
I can shoot 2.
Ah, that's true.
So that's
So it's 1080.
That's yeah.
Oh wait,
Just
no.
multiply.
Yeah, it's 1080.
Just multiply by like the average damage to make it go faster.
Eldritch HD.
Well, I mean,
And
that
then,
one's not super bad because I could just roll it and get the total.
All right.
So
1 in 10 plus 5. What's the range on Bane? Because I'd probably do Bane.
let's not get too complicated here.
Yeah, I'm just screwing with you.
And there's what 11,464, and what is the Wraithheart's average health? What's up?
Quick, look at all of his tabs.
Yeah, right. You actually can get a hint about something if you do.
I see that. I don't know what it means, and I'm not going to look it up.
What am I looking up? I'm looking up my guys. So regular old arts.
It's all
A
pixelated.
lot
I
of
can't
stuff here.
HP.
So what was the total?
8. You could actually kill all of them.
Kettling them
You
down.
could kill up to 238 Wraithhearts in an hour.
Help.
So we just move a safe distance away and let Warthog solo the town.
I'm gonna cast levitate and I'll shoot fire. Guiding bolt. Yeah. Is that my cantrip?
I'm an AC one.
I think
No,
Guiding
Sacred
Bolt is level
Flame.
1. Yeah,
I use Sacred
is.
Flame.
You know what?
I mean, if they're going in, I'm going in.
Yeah, hop
Just
on
going
my
in to
back.
back you up.
We're gonna Peg Knight this. Pegasus Knight, for the record, not.
Oh, yeah, that's not where I took that. Okay.
That's where I took it.
As
Sorry for your mind, Nick.
Yeah, well, you know, these things happen, right?
They do.
I guess I will hide on the ground, the nice firm ground with Mr. Clanky while you guys go solo a bunch of Wraithhearts.
you guys find a nice.
Well, you're the one going
campsite.
solo.
Well, you guys go tree. I don't know, whatever. Just do your thing with your like fancy magic. I'm gonna like have tea with Mr. Clanky or something.
Pick up. Yeah.
Aw,
I was gonna say pick up
have a
Scrabblers.
tea
That's a better
party.
idea.
Jeff, make a survival check.
Oh, I get to do something. Oh my god. Natural one.
Oh, you fucked up that
Oh.
tea, dude.
all you find is some mint leaves. Nothing.
it too long.
Like it's fine, but nothing.
I'll try
interesting.
it. Jeff likes mint. Actually, I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad tea. You're still fine at making the tea. It's just that like you couldn't find anything super cool for it. Can't crit fail skill checks.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna like find a rock or something to sit on with Mr. Clanky. I'm just gonna like drink tea.
You hear the almost like the pattering of rain on a rooftop as Clanky sips the tea and it just goes down and
You're having me time.
his butt because he's hollow.
Well, I appreciate that you tried it.
He kind of clanks in agreement. He's
What a
sitting.
good boy.
He's sitting complacently, while the rest of you are just murdering an entire town's worth of Wraith Hearts.
They deserve it.
I'm gonna
Um,
try to teach Mr. Clanky how to play Hangman.
Yeah, they sent all of the like interesting Wraith Hearts that could deal with range to the fight.
Yeah.
So like,
So these
there's
are just grunts.
right. There's nothing they can do. They're just normie Wraith Hearts. So
Freaking
it's like
normies.
Ah, fucking
Just-
normies.
shooting fish in a barrel. Just yeah.
Get fucked.
I will say, as you are killing them, you don't notice more coming out of places. Like, this does seem to be all of them. Which, as
good.
you consider it, means if there is a Wraith engine, it ain't here.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
good to get rid of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fewer of those bastards is always good.
Do we want to investigate the town after we've cleared it out, or oh no, Nick, what's wrong?
Just nothing. I've just invented the D&D AC-130. I can't get over it.
Look, we've been planning this for months.
I
This
know.
is the inevitable outcome.
No, sorry, ignore me. Carry on.
Never ignore you.
Fools.
No matter how much I want to.
Yeah, wait.
Wait.
Which is not at all. I
Damn,
love you.
cold-blooded.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's what you knew in your heart. I know. It's okay. Anyhow, so, do you all want to investigate the town?
Yeah, let's signal to Jeff first before we do.
Yeah.
You guys come back after your shooting gallery. I'm just like sitting on a rock, drinking tea, drawing like lines in the ground with a stick to play Hangman with Mr. Clanky.
We come back like, Jeff, look at all the tickets we got.
y'all done yet?
Mr. Clanky is
Yeah.
surprisingly good at Hangman.
I don't know what it is, but
Wait.
he's so
yeah.
good at Hangman. Like, oh my god, he's even better than me.
I taught him well. That's a low bar. Anyway, we killed a lot of Wraith Hearts.
Yes, we have cleared the entire town out. There aren't
Will they
more
leave
coming.
they leave all the grunts behind here and send all the good ones to Helm's Fair?
Probably,
like it.
yeah.
Well, at least they're gone now. The fewer of those things, the better.
Yeah.
Word.
I think the engine that was supposedly here, I doubt it's here. I'd
I mean,
like to
they're-
go investigate and look around and see if there's any evidence left behind.
Yeah, that seems like we should do that just to be safe.
Yeah.
Unlikely, but try and signal for any survivors that might have holed up.
Yeah, looking for survivors would be good too. Although, given the state of the town, I doubt there are any left. But we can always still
Very
check.
unlikely, but
Yeah.
Be people hunkered down in basements. You don't know.
yeah.
Maybe.
Ideally,
Anyway,
let's check.
Yes, exactly.
We should always check.
It's,
Just give
it's
me a
worth
moment to finish my tea.
Yes, of course.
And I just take another like very slow sip of mint tea.
No. Take your time. It's
Just
not
one
like
very like.
Yeah, like that.
He just kind
hear
of
the slurping noise the
slurps
whole
it, yeah.
time. Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 minutes later, Jeff finally finishes his tea. After like the three of you are just like, and Jeff's just like,
I could have killed 60 Wraith Hearts by now, Jeff.
Why aren't you?
No, it's like we lean in like, oh
Dead.
man.
All right, I'm done.
This
Let's
is
go.
what he felt like.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's go.
All right. Hell yeah.
Word.
go ahead and roll investigation checks for me, everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Thor, roll a die for me.
That was
I want it to be roll a die for me. I want it to be your fault if we don't find any survivors. Wait, no, we won't survive.
Don't make it the god of thunder's fault.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Apparently, you rolled a 19.
Did he ask if he was rolling to kill the survivors?
Yes. 22 was
Lord!
our total.
I got an 11.
Motherfucking bitch.
22, 11. What are the others?
I'm back to my normal self. I got an 8.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
15.
Okay. So you comb through for a little while, and you're not finding anybody. You don't see any signs of life really. Several of the houses, probably like half of them, are burnt out husks. Several others are just completely razed, just wrecked to the ground. There's really very little left to identify this as a town. Wartok, as you're walking, you kind of pass by a butcher's shop, and the sign kind of hangs downward, one of the pegs sort of dislodged from the post that held it up, and it just sort of swings sadly in the wind, and you almost just pass by it. But you hear something that isn't the creaking of the metal hinge on the sign. It's similar, almost imperceptible, but you hear the sound of a slight weeping from within the butcher store.
Oh no.
As you,
Okay.
are you going to...
Yeah.
Right. As you turn and go inside, the weeping grows a little bit louder and a little bit more pronounced as the sound of the swinging sign fades. And it doesn't seem to be coming from anywhere visible. You can't see the source. But as you're kind of following your ears and locating the sound, you step behind the counter, and it's coming from below you. Search around for a moment, and you find a trap door. What would you like to do?
Knock.
Okay. As you...
I'm just gonna barge in. That'd be rude.
a voice goes,
Oh.
ah!
Ah.
And you hear like a very sudden intake of breath. And then silence.
It's okay. We killed them all. The bad guys, not the. Yeah.
Like
The
our
the
vacuum service.
the well, we call them Wraithhearts. You just know them as the evil things that took over your town, and like, yeah, we killed those. Hi,
They're,
I'm Wartalk.
they're gone?
Yeah,
They're all
no,
gone.
they're all gone.
You hear the sound of someone moving up a ladder. Slight creak of wood and heavy thump or light thumps. And then a latch turning, and the trapdoor gets pushed open ever so slightly, and you see a pair of blue eyes looking out at you. Have sandy blonde hair on a dirty face. You're Wartalk?
Yeah.
Said.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. I'm Ethred.
Ethred?
And kind of pushes the trapdoor a little higher, and you can see it's a boy of maybe 10 or 11 years. He's he's got a kind of a scar that's begun to heal, kind of cutting down his left bicep. He's just filthy, caked in mud and blood. Most of it seems to not be his. The wound is still weeping a little bit. He doesn't
Oh yeah, I'm
look
fixing
like...
that up immediately if he'll let me.
So I envisioned it as everybody going separate ways, so I don't know if you'd be here right now.
Oh.
That was the point of like separate investigation checks, but I imagine like Wartalk isn't just gonna like keep the kid to himself. So I'm sure we will get
I'll
there.
like, yeah.
New boy.
I'll try and like
Boy.
patch stuff up.
Boy.
Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna just reach in and try and patch stuff up. Let me clarify instead. Do you want me to? That wound doesn't look good. Can I help you? Do you want some help?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'll try and like
kinda
patch it up at least.
like sits at the edge of the sort of hole in the ground and kind of pushes his shoulder towards you. He winces as you touch it. It's definitely infected.
Hell yeah.
And
Okay.
like badly.
Wait, no.
That's not a good thing.
Oh, is that
Not
not when you
hell
use
yeah
that?
moment. What the fuck?
I'm gonna take it as an agreement, like, oh hell yeah, it's infected.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
like
exactly.
a hell yeah.
Infection. Dick.
Gangrene.
Rock on, dude.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Oh yeah. I just looked at that. That's fine. It's gonna be a 13.
Okay. So you managed to kind of putting a little bit of pressure on it and binding it up with gauze and what materials you have. You're able to kind of staunch the bleeding a bit. It's definitely going to need more attention. It's just not something that can be fixed with a field med kit.
Yeah.
But you've dressed it, you've cleaned it out a little bit, kind of gotten away most of the mud around the wound. Probably poured a little bit of alcohol on it because war talk.
It disinfects, right?
Yeah.
I'm
definitely
proficient
got
in medicine.
alcohol
I
that
know
is
these
high
things.
enough proof that it will work.
Hell yeah.
He but
Yeah.
it works, and the wound looks cleaner, and it is bound a little bit. It's bound, which is better than not bound. And he kind of stands. He has a slight limp, but it's nothing serious.
Thank you.
And he kind of
shit.
gets to his feet. He's tall for his age, but his clothing, which might have once been decent, is just ripped to shreds and rags at this point. But he stands and kind of I don't know what to do.
Were you the only one that made it out that you know of? I mean, of the people you knew?
No one else was down there with me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you by chance know of any other secret little hidey holes in the town that people might have, like?
This is it's just the butcher's cellar. Else if someone
Fair.
would have one, I guess it would be the alderman's house, but he
That
kind
would
of
make
looks
sense.
over to a burnt husk of a building. I don't know if anybody there.
Fair.
Wait,
Let's
when
get
is
the rest of my friends here, and we can figure this out and help you.
Okay. He says, I can walk. We can go and find them.
Okay, yeah, we'll walk. Yeah, start walking out, and then I'll just yell, "Siegebreakers, assemble!"
It's a small town, so you definitely hear him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We agree on a call.
Right now.
It's that. It's
I mean,
done.
fair enough.
Okay. Hi.
What's up?
There we go. Hi. I found a small child. I mean,
Oh.
hi.
Hi,
Wait, what was your name?
Ethred.
Ethrid. I found Ethrid.
Are you
Is
How
gonna take a knee? Are you
Uh,
all right, Ethrid?
Well, no, but alive, which is more than I could say for most.
'Cause that's we need to get him some water. I probably have
Oh.
destroy water.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just create
prepared.
water in a little canteen. I
Yeah.
carry 3 around with me at any time.
He thirstily drinks the whole canteen worth.
I'm making some good berries for him.
Thank you. Yeah, he it's been like a week since he had access to like fresh water or food.
Oh.
He actually, like, as he's drinking, he says, "All I've had was from a small drip in the cave when it rained a few days ago."
Gets him
Oh,
more water.
Yeah, yeah.
oh god.
So he is eating hungrily and drinking a lot. That 10 gallons that you can create, he won't drink all of that because water poisoning, but he'll drink like a gallon of water.
This poor
Just
child.
straight up.
So then this happened a week ago?
About, yeah, I don't know exactly how long I've been down there for full time, but felt like about a week.
It took us 6 days to get here,
Yeah.
so this is either just before, or like during the Battle of Helm's Fair, the battle in Helm's Fair. Do you know which way they were? How do you know? Sorry. Do you know which way they came here from?
They started here.
They started here.
They sprang up from beneath the city. It was only a few at first, but became more and more as the days went on, and there's just no end to it. I guess a few days before the end, several of them left the city, the town. No one would.
Yeah.
They headed north. Seemed like a lot of them.
Probably
Yeah.
here.
There were a lot of them.
There were a lot.
What do you mean?
There about a week ago, there was an attack on Helm's Fair up to the north of here by a very large force of Wraithhearts. Sounds like they might have originated from here.
Are you the only survivors too?
Of Helm's Fair? No. We were able to. There were some casualties, but we were able to repel them.
Good. Good.
You,
Stopped.
Yeah.
they do. Do you know where under the city they might have come from?
They killed the alderman and his family first. I think they came from under his house.
Okay. Perhaps we should investigate there a little bit more before we leave. Maybe we can find some clues.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to
Um,
look around and see if there's anything I can find that's still good, still usable.
Before you do, you're hurt. Here, let me. I know magic. I can help heal your wounds better.
You see like his eyes are still kind of glazed and dull, but you see like a small like glint in them when you say magic, like magic. Okay. Kind of takes a step forward towards you.
Um,
I tried. Sorry, I didn't hit mute in time.
It happens fine.
It be
happens.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I got cure wounds. I got healing word. I got lesser restoration. I will do whatever it takes.
Looking at it for something like this, it probably needs a lesser restoration to fully heal.
Sure.
Given the extent of the infection and how far it has spread.
Okay.
So, casting that as a warm sort of greenish white light emanates around your hand and flows into the. It begins to sort of knit itself shut, and the black, sort of pulsating veins around the cut fade back to their normal color and disappear under the skin. After a moment of the casting, he kind of looks down and runs his hand over the spot where the says, That's amazing. like it was never there.
Yeah, I've had to do that a few times this week.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Kind of begins sort of stretching the arm a little bit and sort of feeling it out. Okay. Right, I'm gonna gather some supplies. Guys, let me know if you need anything more in this house. I've never been in, so I'm afraid I can't help you with out or inside.
It's okay.
It's okay. Perhaps, and
Just
I'll
be careful.
gesture to Mr. Clanky. Perhaps our friend here could accompany you just for your own safety.
He kind of looks and like his eyes go a bit wide and he says, "Wow, you're huge. What's your name?" And when Clanky doesn't answer, he looks a little bit confused. Like, "Hello?"
He doesn't talk. He clanks.
Yeah, he's Mr. Clanky.
Oh, is he mute?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was
Yes.
a mute girl in our village. Kind of falls silent after.
Yeah.
Gonna make my best.
All right. Yeah, I think his help would be good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, he can help you with like lifting heavy stuff if you need, and he's plenty good in a fight. If just on the off chance any of those things are still around, I think we got them all, but you can't be too sure. Better to be safe than sorry.
He'll protect you.
Do you
Yeah.
have something I can hit them with that does come about?
I actually can spare something. Do you know how to? On the
Mr.
off chance,
Dead Weapons.
on the off chance, do you know how to use a crossbow?
I've shot one a couple of times.
I will give him my light crossbow and my crossbow bolt case.
Okay, he is very grateful as he kind of, he takes one bolt and kind of like loads it in. It's a little bit hard. It's a bit of a heavy pull for him. But you know he'll grow into it eventually.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like aims it, pulls the trigger and lets it fly at the ground like a few yards away, but it doesn't break from the force, but he can retrieve it. Says, "All right, thank you."
No problem.
I'm gonna give him a spare dagger in case he needs to get in close quarters.
Okay.
And
He
also
kind
in
of
case, like, we could,
looks
jams
at
whatever.
his rags and kind of like stuffs it into the side of his pants.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll do.
And Clanky, if anything happens, you see any danger, just warp over and find us, okay? Pick up small child and come find us. Yeah? Okay, good.
He can understand.
Oh yeah, no, he understands great. He doesn't do the speaking good.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My friend she was mute and deaf. Already. She was nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mr. Clanky's nice too. He'll be a good companion.
All right. Well, good luck. Kind of turns and goes to find some supplies. The Elderman's house it's a burnt husk of a place. There are still some few beams standing that give like a little bit of structure here and there. Few dozen square feet of the second floor are uncollapsed. Most of the first floor is covered in rubble. And after a good bit of searching, you can kind of shift through some of the collapsed wood and find what looks like a stairway downwards to maybe a wine cellar or something.
Wine is good.
Descending the staircase.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So, descending downward, you do find yourselves in a wine cellar. There's quite a few bottles. He was no wealthy lord by any means, but he has maybe, I'd say, 30 or 40 bottles of wine stashed away in here. Nothing, of a crazy vintage, but there's a few that are older and nicer if you want to pick through them. Otherwise, the probably more interesting part of it is as you turn away from the wine cellar and head into sort of a deeper portion of the basement, there is what look to be scrapes and scratch marks along some of the walls, and a splatter of blood, sort of in the center of porthole that leads into the chamber. Otherwise, well, go ahead and make investigation checks for me.
That's better. 13.
14.
22.
19.
Nice.
Hey.
All right, so Ilya and Mortok will notice this, but as the four of you are walking around the room, it is mostly bare, almost to the point that you presume it was stripped bare deliberately.
Get down, there might be lions and tigers as well.
There's a
Do you
stripping
have bardic
bear?
inspiration?
I don't know, man. I haven't been keeping track.
Unless you used it last time, you do, because I know I gave it to you.
Then I do.
All right, then it's now a D8.
Yeah!
I thought hers was already a D8.
I think
Somebody's
it was
was already a
Kyanna's that
D8.
got up to a
Oh,
D8,
okay.
and then she used it.
I do.
Okay.
Did you use it?
Sick.
No, I did not.
Oh,
I had one that I think I used.
that was it, yeah. Cool.
Nice.
So, for the most part, it seems like a pretty bare room. There's a few bits of furniture, storage mostly, but there's nothing on top of them. There's nothing inside of them that you can tell. But Ilya and Mortok notice, near sort of the center of the room, there is an unnatural-looking crater. It's not deep, and it's not super obvious. It's not like the floor tiles were cracked and shattered. But there is a definite sort of indent in it, like something spherical was sort of pressed hard into the floor. Or maybe something with a spherical aura pushed into it. One way or another, there's no trace of what did it, but you could feasibly deduce that that might have been the reaction.
Yeah. Sense. Huh.
And because the DM needs a bit of a break, I think we're going to call an intermission there.
Oh.
So we will be back in just a couple of minutes. And yeah, stick with us. We'll see you in just a few. Peace.
bread, but go for it.
We're all eating our bread.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's not true. We're not eating bread. But we could be if we had bread.
Oh, I'll eat your bread, Matt.
Baby. You can eat my bread
I'll-
anytime.
Gay!
I don't... Does this surprise you?
No!
Nick and I are always this way.
I know, and I'm still going to call gay!
That's fine. Pot meat kettle.
Exactly. Oh, that reminds me of something I did at work yesterday morning.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. Wait, today's Tuesday.
Yes,
That
it
was
is.
this morning?
You don't work Monday.
Yeah, I didn't work yesterday. Yeah, oh my god, it was this morning. Time is an illusion. I'm
Time.
delirious.
Wibbly
Yeah,
and
it was
wobbly.
this morning.
Cool.
Look, it was 5 a.m. Cut me some
That's
slack.
fair. That feels like yesterday. Yeah. That's 100% understandable.
Anyway, one of my coworkers, like, we were, checking off a palette of stuff, and he was just like, "All right, do we have everything straight?" And I just looked at him like straight faced. And was like, "No, we have everything gay." And he's just like, "What?"
This is an acceptable answer. Excellent. I approve.
Meanwhile, one of
I'm
my
Matt BionD,
managers
and I
is
approve this
right there.
message.
One of my managers is right there, and she just breaks down laughing.
Excellent. All right, cool. So, jumping right back in. Where were we? Right. Poor kid with the the dumb deaf friend who died. He's going to look for supplies. Y'all are at the alderman's place. And yes, you found what you think could be where the Wraith engine was housed, but it has been stripped clean and is no longer inhabited.
Okay. We found a crater. How big is this crater? You said not very big.
It's not huge. It's like maybe 6 inches deep at its deepest. And it spans. It's wide. It was like a large radius, big arc length. Maybe it spans like 4 feet across, getting gradually shallower as spheres are wont.
Right. Okay, well, if that's the case, then that does appear to be something that could be transported fairly easily. It's just a matter of how did it get down here in the first place. Unless it wasn't.
Down here.
Yeah, I was about to say, unless it was an inside job. In which case.
Well, whatever it was, it's not here anymore. It seems like.
Yeah, which is concerning, and we don't know where the next hit spot would be. Let's see. When we were in doing our stealth mission in the library, they didn't list any like target areas of attack, did they?
No. What it sounded more like. Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
Okay, I'm using a different die because this one is not being good to me. Hey, natural fucking 20.
Nice. So you recall most of their conversation. The only place they mentioned by name was this one, Valenford.
Okay.
And you also recall, like, the way they were talking about it, it wasn't so much like this was going to be a, like, drop the engine somewhere and let it take over.
Okay.
More in line with it was they wanted to use the thing to create an army and then send that army forward. These places were testing grounds that they deemed appropriate to try it out.
Right.
But it did not come across that like the larger scale operation would be put it in one place and then like move it. Kind of thinking through it, the most likely scenario is it's going to be held somewhere deep within Dane, used to generate troops that are then marched forward.
Yeah, like that's the end goal.
Right. And with the capability that they've demonstrated with this town, they're probably pretty close to that.
Yeah. Even based on the conversation that we overheard, it did seem like they were fairly well along in the experimentation process.
Yeah.
That's not great, you guys.
Well, it seems like the best thing we can do then is to move as quick as we can, gathering these relic things.
Yeah.
Can we get an F in the chat for all the dead, civilians?
Those poor
Yes.
those poor dumb blind girls who
Those
passed
poor
away.
dumb bastards.
Yeah.
If we can't stop, maybe it's too late to stop them from making these things, but we can at least get the power to oppose them
I should be
Right.
saying
as quick as we can.
shouldn't I? Should be saying
Huh?
is less ambiguous and probably more respectful to say mute than dumb.
Probably.
Oh, look at this dumb civilian getting killed by these wraith hearts. What a noob.
Right. Like
What do
I
you mean you
don't
didn't have 10
know if
levels in
that's like
fighters?
I don't know enough about disabled communities to know if it's like actually a faux pas to say dumb.
What do you,
No,
what do you
I meant
mean?
I meant the whole population as a
I
general
know,
whole.
I know, but I said dumb,
Right.
blind girl or dumb deaf girls who can't, you know,
Yeah,
What do you
defend
mean you
probably not.
can't
themselves that
cast
died.
fly on yourself and have 240-foot range Eldritch Blast to snipe enemies with?
Idiot.
Get good.
Fucking nub.
God. Now you want to talk about dumb? This cat right here. She's staring at the laser pointer, not where the laser pointer's pointing.
Well, that's genius. Are you kidding?
She knows the source.
She
That's
knows the
smart.
source.
You gotta stop
Kitty.
insulting your cat for like 5 seconds to realize that, hey, that she has some good qualities, you know?
She's figured it out.
It's
Tom would
hard to
never
not
figure it
insult
out.
her. The weight she contains just has a
I'm-
gravity well that pulls insults towards her.
I'm stealing your cat when I go over there.
Your
No,
cat
She's
does not
coming
have.
back home with me.
no.
Like Tom is so dumb, he would never figure out that the laser pointer was the source. In fact, Tom is so dumb that he would lose the laser pointer while it was while he was looking at it. He'd be looking at it, and I wouldn't move it, and he'd go, "Where'd it go? Shit."
Your cat
I love
sounds so
him.
fucking precious.
He's
Yeah.
the best. I love my cat.
I would die for Tom.
Yeah, she just gets pissed anywhere the laser pointer doesn't go onto something soft she can tackle and just stares at the actual pointer instead.
See,
If it's on the
see,
couch,
that's
she'll
smart.
tackle it.
She's a
If it goes on the
genius.
vine,
She's like,
she's
I
like,
can't tackle
"No."
the hardwood floor.
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, that'll hurt me. Do better.
Get it.
Amazing. All right, so by the time you all kind of wrap up your discussion and your investigation and come back out of the alderman's house, the boy is coming back with Clanky with Clanky is holding a small bundle, of supplies. Any more, body? Want to do any more? No? Good. So Clanky is holding in his arms a small bundle of supplies, and the kid is kind of got a sack swung over his shoulder that looks like it is most as well. Clanky is carrying some dried meats, some warmer looking clothes and linens, as well as basic things like a tinderbox and like a small pan for cooking over a campfire, stuff like that. And the kid kind of comes up and says, I was wondering, where do those things come from? It seems like they just kind of sprang up out of the ground.
Very short, Dane.
So my people are doing this.
Yes.
Which ones?
Do you really want to know the real answer?
Yes. He, as he meets your eyes, he is dead serious.
This is the work of your king. Our king. We have intercepted his men that do work under him, and we have gotten confirmation.
Fuck
This
the
is
king.
why. Oh!
It's it, not
Hell
my
yeah.
president.
Yeah.
Chad,
Yeah.
10-year-old.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's be real. We were all saying curse words backwards as 10-year-olds. We know. We know.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'd be
What,
saying
was
curse
he the
words
only
as a
one?
10-year-old. I was saying
Well,
them
I was
forward. Does that count?
sure. Yeah, that counts.
Actually, when I was 10, no.
Yeah.
I took it till middle school for me to be comfortable with it. Actually, embarrassing story. One time in health class in 7th grade, I got like mercilessly made fun of because I called someone a mother flipper because the teacher was about 2 feet away from me and I didn't want to say fucker.
Mhm.
I got like I don't want to go further with that story. That's
That's
fine.
when you gonna curse in front of the teacher, Tiffany?
I'll go
Yeah.
further with that story after the session.
Only if you want to.
It's fine. It was years ago. Just not something for public eyes and ears.
Sure. Fair enough.
But yeah. So in the category of people not being mercilessly made fun of, this Chad kid, it's just like fuck the king.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he kind of looks at Clanky and at you guys and says, if you can help me get this packed up, I can be on my way. I've got some relatives living not too far away. I can make it to them and I'll be alright.
Sure, I can help him pack up.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Clanky kind of sets his bundle down and you set to work kind of, you know, getting everything to fit in the pack that he found that will, which most of it ends up fitting. There's some stuff that just won't, and there's some stuff that he's like, well, I'll probably like eat this in the next couple of days so I could just carry it. But he's, you know, once he's decently supplied for the few days that he needs to go, he
Can't we send Clanky with him? Because we made Clanky carry a little girl before.
We've done it before. As long as we know where to have Clanky meet us, he can catch up
Yeah.
because he doesn't have to sleep.
I don't want to cause any trouble. I mean, it's not a long
It'll
walk.
be less trouble for me to have peace of mind that you're safe.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, I won't argue if you're okay with it.
Yeah. I'm sure Clanky's okay with it too. Right, Clank? Yeah. See.
I mean, it's better to be cautious. You're lucky that you got out with your life, and I think
true.
it would behoove you to cherish that.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Yep.
Thank you for the help. Really.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. Well, till our paths cross again. He kind of takes Clanky's hand and they begin walking off together.
Precious boy.
All right, so they are heading westward. You all are likely due east.
Well,
unless there is anything else you want to do.
I mean, do we have a meeting point for Clanky to meet us?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hand waving that. He'll be able to find his way. In fact, I think as long as you're on the same plane, he can sense the medallion that controls him.
Oh, well, if that's the case, if you just have a GPS, then, like, I guess that's
Homing
cool.
pigeon.
There's, like, other bits of connection that work as long as you're on the same plane.
As long as the Guardian and its amulet are on the same plane of existence, the amulet's wearer can telepathically call the Guardian to travel to it, and the Guardian knows the distance and direction to the amulet.
Yeah, so...
And that doesn't have a distance specification, so right. I believe...
on the same plane, so it's
yeah,
fine.
Clanky has a GPS, he's fine.
A GPS.
Yep.
I guess that evening, I'd like to make a call to RQ.
Oh, yes. The way you said that at first, I said it like Archeo, and I was like,
No.
Archeo. And then I was like, oh, RQ, got it. Sure.
Careful, international calls
RQD2?
are expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a call to RQD too. I guess in light of everything that's happened in these past few days. Actually, quick question for the DM. Do I, after my, trip to dead, do I know what happens to the Wraith Hearts after they're just like
You saw no Wraith Hearts within the space of more or less limbo.
right? So presumably the soul is destroyed. It's not even.
That is one of two possible conclusions.
Okay, then I am going to ask anyway. Yeah, I'm going to ask her if she knows. What does become of that? Because we have clearly seen a lot of, you know, ritual mass sacrifice. That's cool. And just, yeah, I'll start off with that.
What? Me put dark shit in a campaign? Never!
Crazy.
Never, you would never do that, Matthew. Harley's over here just like,
It'd
Cool.
be like that sometimes.
it do.
So you're
Yeah.
reaching out to her and asking, what happens to the Wraith Hearts effectively?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've had to deal with so many over the past week. And I'm curious what becomes of the soul.
As you begin to meditate and you hold the raven's feather in your hand as you're contemplating this question, feel cool breeze begin to sweep over the camp, which swiftly for you, for anyone else, turns to a bone-chilling, passes and becomes a bit. Feel the presence of the raven. You cannot see her when you open your eyes this time, but you can nonetheless feel.
Sure.
And she says, "Best if I show you."
Sure.
Feel a cool touch center of your and
Oh,
your
that's
vision
visceral.
changes. Suddenly you are in a familiar location. You're at Sellismere again, salt mining town where you first encountered the idea of this wraith engine. And you see kind of pushing forward, moving into the museum, then to that crypt underneath, where encountered the dastardly folks who were orchestrating the rise of the wraiths in that town.
Yeah.
And you can see, you kind of get there right after someone has perished, been killed at the hands of these two. And they are held before that mask that you saw. And
The
she
JoJo
says,
mask.
yeah. And you hear the Raven Queen's voice echo and say, at this point, soul is already left. Body is channel, conduit, power that Wraith Hearts need to subsist. But his soul is no longer attached to it. This
What
is the
happened?
first form of Wraith Hearts. Later on, once they've perfected this, will not need bodies at all. His soul. And you hear a snap of fingers, and suddenly you are back in that limbo.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a soul, a ethereal visage that looks much like the body of the man you just saw die.
Okay.
They are not offered a release, like any of the souls that die on your. But
Right.
if we can figure this out, free them, these souls will be freed just the same.
Yeah.
The Wraith Hearts, you see, are not true undead.
No.
They are not
There's
a soul
something
animating a
more
body.
primal.
And as the chaotic energies in this world continue to ebb, or to flow, and Dane gets better at harnessing them, will not need corpses to make Wraith Hearts. They can be fashioned from ambient chaos itself. That is what spelled our downfall, that war 300 years ago.
I see. Then we need to make sure to do our best to hurry and make sure they don't get it.
Indeed.
Ah, progress.
And you
So,
find yourself back in the camp.
oh, okay. Is she still like
Yeah.
listening? Okay. So, you need me.
And you, me.
Okay. I'm going to take that to heart and try and draw upon your power more as we go further along.
Look, child. Look up. You
I
can
do.
see
The
an
ceiling.
immense. Actually, the ceiling is gone. And
Oh, well, I
instead,
mean,
above you, there is an immense canopy of trees. You, in a clearing above, see a giant raven flying overhead. That raven's eyes gleam in the moonlight, and you can feel a power coursing through you. A power of the grave.
ow. Level 10, level 10, level 10.
All right, so, excellent. Actually, that's an interesting. Warthog, you're not sleeping, right?
Nope.
Cool.
Of course not.
So you kind of see Kyanna go through this. It doesn't strike you as too odd, as you've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
But what does strike you as odd
Oh.
is you can faintly sense ambition as this is going on.
That's odd.
Okay. Do you want to
Do it.
I'll just kind of like like not trying to wake anybody up or anything, but just hey, ambition.
There's no response for 10, 15 seconds. And then you hear
Oh, thought I felt you nearby, or like sensed you nearby. You doing all right?
Yes, it intrigues me, this crossing over of powers. I tend to think there tend to be relatively few in this world. So, when being like that reaches down, it piques my
Yeah.
interest. It's interesting to me that you're becoming attuned to it.
To attune to.
My
Uh,
presence strongly enough to
oh,
sense it,
yeah.
even at times such as this. I've come by every time a friend has talked to the Raven Queen.
Ah. Huh. Yeah, I guess I've been distracted. I mean, the last time I kind of also saw her, so that was weird.
And there is also an element of your power growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool.
The same is true when your other friend speaks with Torm. I
Yeah.
tend to be there.
Huh.
This world is, well, I consider it something of my domain.
Okay.
My talks with Sky Daddy are private.
Not anymore.
Fuck
They
you.
Nah, nah. His sugar daddy's wiretapping your calls, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
you got
no.
Sky Daddy. I got Spy Daddy.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's some bardic
Fuck.
inspiration right there.
hell yeah.
Lord.
No, Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Oh, I mean, I guess. Yeah. No, I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess I can. Yeah. It's understandable wanting to keep an eye on everything.
Oh, speaking of,
Yeah.
that other power you've been dabbling in. How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just letting the vibing with the powers from you. Letting those kind of simmer and thinking about those and
I mean,
uh,
they're effectively the same. You don't need to
yeah.
worry about it.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying like those.
If
I'm let simmer. Yeah.
if you find yourself interested by the manipulations you can perform,
Yeah.
we could talk. I might be able to work with that a bit. You're becoming more adept at weaving the energy around you into the spells you wish to cast. I can help
Yeah.
there, if you so desire. If you
Oh,
have... Yes?
I didn't tell you. I named a spell after you. I'm just gonna
Oh!
shoot the crap. I keep forgetting.
Ambitious
Ambitious
burst.
burst. I'm gonna shoot the ambitious burst into the sky a couple times.
Ah, very intriguing.
Yeah, it's ambitious
That
burst.
that is a good name. It
Uh,
seems as though it's a variation on a spell I gave you, no?
it is, yeah. She helped me a little bit too. Just pointing at Ilya sleeping.
Leah like
not,
passed out on her sleeping bag, just like
yeah, not weird or anything.
Impressive.
Yeah,
Well, I have other things I must attend to. Now that the Raven Queen is gone, I should get back
yeah.
to them.
Fair, fair.
You near your friend, though.
Yeah. How near? Like, and we had like a pretty close idea before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're about as near as you were before. I'm just wondering, well, she is in pretty much the same place.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Um. Yeah, sorry. There's goats. I don't know why there's goats this far out. Um.
One of them
Uh.
must have followed you from that mountain.
Probably. You're a weird looking goat. Um. I mean, that's good. Be able to say hi again. I guess meet up with old friends. Just normal, not weird stuff.
Consider
Yeah,
when you meet back up with her.
yeah.
The company she keeps, while it may seem strange, give them a chance.
First deal, absolutely, I will. Especially on your recommendation. You seem pretty smart about things. I trust you. Second, mildly concerning, but okay.
I fear I cannot tell you more without revealing too much at present.
No, that makes sense. A little bit of suspense. Yeah, I get you.
We'll talk again once you meet them.
Okay.
And learn a little bit more about the powers that operate in this world.
Okay. Deal.
Just so that I'm sure that Wartalk would remember this, so I'm sure that Nick is remembering it. The group that she was with is a priestess of the Raven Queen and her sort of caravan.
Right.
And in fact, going further back than that, the priestess, her name is Elena, and you might remember this as a priestess that Jeremiah was seeking out while you all were still together,
That part I forgot.
and that Callum mentioned when he left.
Huh.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. No, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. Okay.
So next we speak,
Yeah.
and the golden-skinned visage of ambition fades away.
Doses.
Deuces.
um,
Bad Spy Daddy. Bad.
good Sky Daddy. Good.
I'm confused.
Is it good or bad?
Is bad good in this scenario? I know sometimes it is.
Yes, bad is good.
Like when
Don't
you
worry
say
about
it's
it.
one bad motherfucker, it's typically that's a good thing.
Yeah. You get it.
I'm going more into Torm's voice now. I need to keep with ambitions.
Yeah, no, it's fine ambition, but no, you're good. Just you go
Right.
enjoy
Deuces.
your
Bye.
flying. Yeah, deuces. Okay. Yeah, you get it.
I guess that's a mortal thing. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, bye.
He's
I
gone.
love this so much.
Alright, he is gone. Sweet. So, from Valenford, where would you all like to go?
What was our next destination?
I believe it was the Delta, but if anything that has intervened has changed that, then
No, I think
I
we're
don't
going
think
for that
so.
annulus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it will take you 20 days to travel from Valenford to the island in the Delta where you were shown the Annulus was located. So, just running through this relatively quickly. Let's see. All right, we're gonna adjust this a little bit on the fly because of time constraints. You're right in front of me. So Nick, roll a d4. Tell me if it's odd or even.
A d4. D4's odd.
Okay. So that's gonna be that one. Cool. All right. So that's gonna change to that. All right. So as you are traveling, your 20 days go by as such. On the first day, you meet and defeat a party of Wraithhearts. On the second day, as you are traveling through the plains, you note a pack of abnormally large wolves. Not only are they abnormally large, but they are also incredibly aggressive and feral. The pack swings toward and attacks you, pretty much completely unprovoked in broad daylight. Very odd behavior for wolves. But you are able to deal with the threat. On day 3, similarly, beasts that would not normally be that aggressive attack you once again.
You mentioned that being something I keyed into when I was journeying to Erevar, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. And it
I
is
don't
escalating.
Oh, I don't like
Seems like the
this.
entire country is going to seed.
As
Yeah.
more and more of these
The
relic
PvP zone.
weapons are unleashed,
Not the Barons.
more chaos effectively is able to seep into the land as the bonds that seal Hronglothor away are weakening. As we've already discussed with Azareth as the mouthpiece, the weapons that can be used to defeat him are also the things that are currently holding him away. So take those out in order to use them, and he gets stronger.
And I realized that a long time ago back at the Luminaire Outpost.
Yep. There's not much for it, you know? It's unfortunately just the way it is. It's totally not a game design choice that made it really convenient to be able to level enemies and scale the threat with the length of the campaign.
Oh
Totally
yeah,
not.
no, definitely. Like sometimes it just be that way.
It actually ended up making a lot of sense, and I'm pretty happy with how it worked out. But regardless, 3rd day is beasts. 4th, 5th, and 6th day are Wraithhearts. 7th and 7th. 8th day is another tribe of beasts that attack you. As you fight the beasts more and more, you notice that, like, while they do, like, when you kill them, they do transform back into their, like, uncorrupted forms. But you can very much tell, like, as you're fighting them, that there is more at work than just, like, you know, they're not just
They're
more
not just
aggressive forms. Yeah, they're like actually magically altered forms of themselves.
Huh.
9 and 10 are wraiths. Day number 11. As you are traveling through the countryside, this time in a bit of a craggy area, Dane has some sort of like bluffs a little bit west of the Indigo Wood, and as you're traveling among them, you hear cries for help a little ways up the path. You're on it's not heavily traveled, but it's not deserted either. You see maybe 2 other travelers a day on this road. And you've seen a good number of monsters. Pretty much every day there's been something attacking you. And every caravan you've seen has had an armed guard escorting them on the road to fend off threats. This time, either they didn't have one or the armed guard was not enough, as you hear what sound like human voices echoing through the cliffs and making quite a bit of a ruckus. And let's jump into Tailspire.
Nani? Oh, I need my mouse.
So give everyone, which will also give me a moment.
Diabolical.
Change that. It's way too loud.
You're way too loud. Got him. Oh god, I forgot. I need to turn my second monitor.
Got that Uno card.
Yeah. Don't make me go get him. I got him. Oh.
This man's just like, don't make me go get my gun.
Alright, if anybody in the Twitch stream can tell me if that's super loud, let me know. Otherwise, I think... not good. What the hell is that?
Mom.
No, that's what we need. I actually need to... There we go, that's better. Cool. So, Chaos play. Has anybody started into it yet? You might need to drop out and
Yeah.
come back in because I need to change the map.
Rip.
Oh.
Yes, I'm at the default map. Okay.
Because I don't think it takes you with me unless they've patched that.
I'll go ahead and just stay in to check real quick. Let me know when you actually change it.
I've changed it.
Okay, then. I'm going to go ahead and leave and rejoin.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh,
If somebody
Lord.
joins, it breaks my ability to place pieces.
Ha, suck it.
Oh, should I have waited?
No. Just like the moment you come in, it deselects, and then I have to reselect it and play. It's totally fine.
Oh,
Ooh, I can
I'm
actually
going to
report
not
that.
look at streams.
There are no ambiance on this one. There should be ambiance on this. Change that real quick. And
Navy, come here. Cat, come here. Come here.
probably just wind.
Come
Very
here, yell at Hey. Get to
Yeah, that should do.
Get back.
Can y'all hear the sound?
No.
Well, no, but because I turn it off by default.
Ah. You might have to reload to get the sound. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe I have to apply to board. Might have to apply to board. I could do it. Anyway, that is relatively secondary here. Not playing. You come upon a scene wherein two merchants are astride. Well, one is astride a horse. One is off of his horse that has been knocked over. And the cart that they travel with has been beset by. They look like frost giants and Tailspire. They ain't frost giants. They is.
Oh, why can't I see any tokens?
That's not good.
Yeah, none of those have loaded for us yet.
See a single cart
Well,
around
Yeah.
a bunch of rocks.
Oh,
I'm going to try
that's
something real
weird.
quick.
I'm gonna try rejoining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe try that.
Yeah.
I'm already halfway there.
Also, check that you
Way
can
there.
control your token. If you see it.
My token wasn't there before. Now my token and all of the things are there. Yes.
And
Alright,
this is
yeah.
where I'd move my token. If I had one!
If I had one.
Yep. Yep. All right. I got access to me and Clancy.
There we go.
Alright.
Swap this around. There we go.
These one-eyed giants are cyclopes.
Oh, good.
And there are indeed 5 of them.
I hope they never take that out.
Did you just fight? Yep, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It's my favorite thing. Oh, there we go.
Wait for me, cat. Wait, no, actually, wait for Clanky.
Oh,
Oh
Clanky.
my.
Goodbye. Hello.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Well,
I must
It
go.
was-
My people need me.
It is
it was nice
pretty
catching
fucking
up, but I
great.
must be going.
I hope they never take it out. I want this to be a feature.
I'm guessing they won't take it out.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, where did everyone go? Oh God, we're good. Okay.
Oh wait, actually, I should do.
Oh, I
Dang.
can't control anybody. Oh, initially,
Oh yeah.
it was being blocked by the rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're all going first.
Where is? Okay.
Guys.
If I update their name, oh, I have to right-click them to remove. Interesting. Okay. Then
What?
if I do this and I go and say GM tools rename, say C1. That rename him in the initiative order? Nope. Get renamed for. Gotcha. It's got to be alpha. It's got to be just alphabetical, not alphanumeric. Alright, give me just a sec here, and I'll get that done. This is so I can track HP a little easier. That's close enough. Seaf Roar! That actually kind of sounds like a giant's name. Alright, so let's get everybody to roll for initiative. And since these guys are beefy, I'm not going to have them all go at once, because that would be rather ridiculous.
I wasted it. I wasted my good roll.
No.
No.
No such thing as a waste. It's initiative.
No,
It means you go earlier.
No. I rolled before you said it,
Oh. Damn.
Oh.
That is a
and it was a 19.
Oof. Alright, 20 or above. Okay, looks like C1's probably going first. 15 to 19. Dear God, guys. 10 to 15.
13.
10.
12 for War Talk.
13 for Jeff. 12 for Wartalk. 10 for Kayana.
Yeah.
Yep.
5 to 10.
Clanky got 5. Oh, Ilya,
Harley,
no.
I think you're muted.
Harley.
No, she's not.
I can't hear
No,
her.
my mic
Oh.
just sucks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, you good, homie.
What'd you get in your initiative?
A 9.
F.
Oh,
I
Oh.
wasted that roll.
You will actually go before the other
You're not going
giants.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clanky got a 5, you said?
Yep.
Alright, C4 and C5 go there. Alright, cool. So that's our initiative order. Starting with C1.
Starting
Alright.
with Cone. Go get him, Cone. Wait, that's us. Don't get him.
Don't go get him.
No. No.
Alright, he is going to do things. He is actually going to move towards the cart.
Oh,
and
no.
bring his great club down upon it twice.
No, not the cart.
Cart. My cabbages.
Not again.
Alright, the first one, both hits kind of crack into it. The first one cracks the top of it. The second one, he comes down and just breaks the cart in two.
No.
And
He
several
split cart
save
in
him.
twain.
several goods spill out over the landscape. Mostly it was full of cabbages, but among them were also a few like root vegetables like beets and turnips and things.
Oh.
Not a single carrot.
Aw. I like carrot.
Alright, Jeff, you're up.
Duh.
I mean, it's newly spring, isn't it?
Yes.
Ish.
Bad.
Guess I can get to here.
Probably.
Yeah.
Each section there is one space. So like
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
I think actually wait, I think each 2x2 section is a space. If I'm remembering this right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, for
So
this because Clanky's taking up one entire space.
Yeah.
In how it normally
Okay,
stands.
so every 2x2 tile is one space?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, 5, 10. I guess. Can I reach the Cyclops if I move my full movement? I'm just having trouble keeping track because of the elevation differences.
Yep, you sure can.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
elevation
rock it.
differences, because they're small, do not take up an extra move.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna remember the Cyclops let us smash the cart. I'm going to avenge the cart.
Cool.
Mm.
If you tried to like scale one of the cliffs, you would have to, make a check or take some movement penalty, stuff like that. But for just moving across like the single differences, that's totally fine.
Does a 21 hit the Cyclops?
It do.
Cool. I'm going to use a new maneuver on it that I just learned.
Sweet.
I am going to use. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to use goading attack on it. It needs to make a wisdom save. Use Atarax for this.
That is a 15.
The DC was 17, so it fails.
It rolled a 17, but it has
Oh.
a -2.
These guys are not smart. Okay, it takes
They're not
16.
wise.
They're not wise. Okay, whatever. It takes 16 damage, and until the end of my next turn, it has disadvantage on all targets except me.
He's good with that.
I'm good with that too. I want him to attack me and not the merchants or whoever these people are. I'm gonna hit him again.
Cool.
Hit him again.
That's a 27 to hit. I think that hits him again.
Yep.
All right, he gets hit again for 15 more damage.
Okay.
I think that's my turn.
Sweet. Warthog, you're up.
Hell yeah. I started blasting.
All right.
Uh,
They are big enough that you do not take a penalty, as you can fire over heads.
cool. I'm gonna shoot. I can't ping, but Oh, I've done something and everything went away.
Oh no. In what way?
Just through, like the terrain and stuff.
Oh?
Did you die?
No.
Did you fling yourself off the map?
I can fix it fine enough by just zooming out, but I have to zoom out really far, otherwise it's that.
It's my turn again.
Are you underneath the map?
Anyway, I don't need to move. Moving's overrated. I'm just gonna shoot the guy to the east.
Fuck. Now my mouse is acting weird.
Wasn't me.
Yes, it
Are you
was.
shooting the guy I'm attacking or the guy in the far east, top right corner?
Top right corner. No, east. Due east.
Oh,
There goes me.
On the rock.
Sorry about that. Due east on the rock.
Yeah.
Cool.
oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna shoot him with the first one.
Sorry,
No, I
Elliot.
don't. Jeff would get unhappy if I blasted the guy he's fighting away from him. So I'm
That's
just gonna
fair.
leave that one to him.
It's just hard for me to
Let
tell
me
which
pull
one
you
you're talking about.
I mean, east is pretty. Anyway,
Technically,
the
all
guy
of
on the
them are
rock
east.
currently.
East.
All right.
I thought
He
you
said
said
on the
west.
rock, so it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
All right. We'll do this time. 22.
That hits.
Hell yeah. This
That's
one.
5.
That's 15 damage.
15.
And just if he could just get chucked off that rock, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, he will fall back how far? 20 feet?
25, but yeah,
He'll get thrown back to here.
cool.
And
Oh, he's gone.
oh, really?
For me, he is.
Lord.
It might be a line of sight thing, though.
Yeah, it might be. In fact, I'm guessing it is.
Deal. And then the guy that he is next to between all three of those rocks, that rock cluster, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
21.
Hits.
16 damage.
16 damage. 4. that's 4.
And then,
Alrighty.
yeah,
Him pushed too?
if he could just go back with his friend, that just
He'll actually get
great.
pushed into his friend,
Ooh,
knocking them
kinky.
both aside and doing a little bit of damage. Roll a d8 for me.
Oh, all right. 3.
Alright, they will both take 3 points of damage.
All right. Sick. Friggin' suck it, giants.
Alright, Kyanna, you're up next.
Quick question. The 3 that are on the rocks, I guess, northeast of current position, what is the approximate distance to them?
Northeast? Do I have the wrong directions?
Like
I don't know.
50 feet?
50? Oh, then I'm going to have to move closer. Shit. Excuse me, mouse. Ugh. Oh, fuck, where did I go? My mouse is acting up.
In your back.
Thanks.
Is it your mouse or is it Tailspire? Do you know?
I think it's Tailspire.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to...
Send a report.
Yeah, because I'm
If somebody
trying
else
to,
wants to
like...
do it, I'm more than happy to, like... I don't know why I said I'm more than happy. If somebody else wants to, that's great. I don't want to send one right now just because stream. But...
Right.
Send them a scathing letter on stream.
I think I might need to just...
I can move you.
Tab out. Yeah. Basically, I want to get to a relatively safe position where I am 30 feet away from those 3.
Relatively safe.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah,
Here?
that's fine.
I feel like this side of the rock. Like, come up here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, actually, in that case, I can probably target the 4th one too. Oh God.
But you have a rock between you and this one, so that's pretty okay.
Yeah. Regardless, in that case, since I do have all 4 of them within range, I'm gonna cast a 2nd level Bane. So all of them need to make charisma saving throws.
The 4, like the 3 that are in the northeast, and then the 1 to your west?
Yes.
Cool. And their charisma?
Yes.
19, 15, 8, and 4.
Okay, the anything above 17 passes.
Okay, so these, the 3 on the left are baned. I'm not sure if there's not really a...
Yeah. I'm gonna restart Tailspire real quick.
But... Oh. Ooh, I'll just use torches on them. They have their torch enabled to have a status effect. That works.
You know what? Fair. Hi, kitty kitty.
It's pretty noticeable. Their dicks light up.
Hey, same.
Nick,
Wait.
What?
buddy?
Yeah.
That's probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's how... I don't think that's how Rudolph was supposed to work, bud.
Did you disappear again?
Yeah. I had
when you
to...
exit it out. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, cool. So, anything else, Kyanna?
I don't believe so. Oh, no, Shillelagh. Just gonna prep that just in case.
Cool.
And, that'll... Oh, actually, no. Actually, what I am going to do for my bonus action is phase step back to where I was, which was, I guess, about here. so I'm not so exposed.
Yeah, good idea. Cool. Ilya, you up.
We smart?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I found another bug.
What's the bug?
So I clicked to move my token,
Mm-hmm.
but it got switched back to Kyanna's turn. And now my mouse won't leave the
Oh boy.
window.
Something happened.
Yeah.
They pushed something that was not good.
Yeah.
This didn't
Yeah.
happen last time.
Anyways.
I had to tab out hard.
Yeah, anyways, I just want to get as close as I can and then hit the one attacking the cart, or the one that attacked the cart with guiding bolt.
Okay, I mean, you can get right up next to him if you want.
I can?
2 spaces is 5 feet here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're there.
Cool, I'm gonna hit him with my axe instead then.
Alright, Luxasaur appears in your hand as you rush forward and you bring it down with a mighty swing upon his face! Or probably more accurately, like his abdomen.
Hell yeah.
25?
That hits, yeah.
Yay. $12.
Cone takes 12 damage.
Go.
Alrighty.
Great.
So
I'm
you
gonna hit him
strike
again.
true with Luxasaur and then swing back for a second hit.
Is that how you say that?
Luxasaur, yes.
Very well.
Or Luxasaur, really. It depends on where you want to take your...
It starts with an A, though.
Oh shit, sorry, I am talking about somebody else's weapon. You're wielding Equator, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm like, guess it must be one of those foreign games, or foreign words.
No, Equator. That's what that is. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, you're good, homie. You got like, what, 9 players to maintain?
Yeah.
And one of which has like 40 weapons. Slowly looks to Jeff. Anyways, I'm gonna hit it again.
Hit him again.
Hit him again.
15.
That does hit, yes.
Yay.
They are big and not very agile.
9.
Okay, 9 more points of damage as your blade strikes through the tendons of his quadricep.
Oh.
Ooh,
I don't think about that too hard.
Guess he's gonna be skipping leg day.
He'll probably
No,
be
he
skipping
definitely
a
won't be
lot of
skipping.
days pretty soon. That's true too. He won't be skipping at all. He'll be missing a lot of days very soon.
There we go. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh.
That's fair.
3 goes next. Which one are you? Yeah.
3.
Wait, no, it lets me select any of them.
Cthulhu.
I think you're 3. Yes, you are. Cool. Alright, their move is what? Oh, they only get 30. Okay. I guess
Fucking
they're
nerd.
slow.
Yeah, that's right.
But they can do. Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so he's gonna go galumphing over the landscape. Moving only about that far. But on his way, Ilya, he's going to pick up a boulder and just hurl it your way. So that'll be a... okay, a 12 to hit. Guessing that misses.
No, I got 18.
Yeah. So he throws this rock, which, like, you duck out of the way of, and it slams into the landscape behind you, making this big crater as it bounces once, before settling with a great shake in the like ground, maybe 10 feet behind you.
We don't throw things here.
That is his turn. T2? I think T2. Hey, what?
Throwing things is impolite.
Shit.
Yeah, you tell him.
You
That's
put that down right now, mister.
Now set that down.
2. Sorry about that. I didn't realize when I was doing C1 that it was letting me move any of them. I thought I'd picked the right one, but I picked C2. Now that it's C2's turn, it's actually C1's turn.
Yeah.
Nani?
Yeah, it's the same giant, just the name was wrong.
Ah.
He is going to come over here and attack Ilya outright with his great club.
Duh.
And he gets 2 swings. If I can find my d20. Otherwise, he gets no swings.
Sick.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
25
a
to
good
hit.
outcome. Ouch.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4. -1 d8s. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage as the great club slams downward, taking advantage of your probable shock at having a boulder thrown at you to come in and deal a heavy blow. And then the second one comes down. Oof. And that is also going to be a hit. That is a 28. For 18 points of bludgeoning damage. As the second, as he... The second verse,
he
same as the
mad.
first, just kind of whams on you.
No, my temp HP.
Clanky comma space mister, you're up.
Oh, that's him.
That's
The
the
other
boy.
frost giant.
Beat him up.
This is looking more and more like a football meet.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that
Huddle.
where he needs to be?
Maybe.
Oh wait, no, it should be like that. Yeah, it's the next square.
Whose axe is bigger?
Mine. Punch him.
Well, I like that they're like. I thought before that was hair, but it's mail coming out of the back of their helms. That's really cool.
Is it?
Oh.
I also just assumed.
The platform might not be perfect yet, but it does have some really cool shit in it.
It's male and then hair.
Yes.
I see.
It is both.
Okay. Whoa.
And if it's a
Well,
guy, it's male hair.
Dang it, I was about to
Ah.
say. It's male and then male hair. Clanky punches him for 16 to hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Prang.
Any bonus damage from his Fist of Justice?
Given the influence of the energies around them, they are chaotic evil.
Sick. In that case, he does 8 damage. Wait,
Alrighty.
no. I'm sorry, 12. I forgot the flat modifier. 12 damage.
Okay. This is C2. C1 that was C2.
And then Clanky's gonna punch him. Clanky thinks he's gonna punch him. But in actuality, he's gonna roll a 9 and not punch him.
What's the total?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Get a 9, not roll
okay.
a 9.
Okay. That is a miss. As wise to Clanky's wiles, the second blow is dodged neatly. Excellent. So that'll bring us to Kafror. I believe.
Does it-
Bastard?
What? You
It's
want?
Kafror. And he's gonna... D. D5. Can make it. Let's check.
Those were a lot of numbers you just listed.
He's dashing, so he's moving 50 feet.
It's okay.
Yeah, and 18 is enough. So he hoists himself up onto this higher platform, in order to get kind of a little bit better of a vantage point around the battlefield. And that is his turn. And then C5 goes. And that is...
So
him.
let's see. C3, 4, and 5 all have Bane on them right now.
Yes.
Cool.
What?
She's just like, oh my god.
Alright, I think that is Jeff. Jeff, you're going to get a pair of attacks coming at you from a great club.
Okay.
The first one is an
I'm setting you
18,
down.
which I think misses.
That does miss.
Ooh. The second one is a natural 20.
Oh, well,
Does that hit?
that misses actually.
Oh, sick. Whew.
Alright, so
Crit
that's
Scared for
guard.
a second.
24 plus...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I wonder, do I have that yet?
Oh.
Your Spare the Dying is a cantrip. I think you get it immediately.
No, it's... Well...
Is
Okay,
it the Grave
sure,
Cleric
yes.
ability?
Yeah, I think that's my channel divinity,
Oh,
actually.
you're asking about the cancel crit thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that till level 2.
Yeah.
Girl.
Well, guess I'll die.
Yeah. You're gonna have to wait till I get level 11 till you can stop dying, Jeff.
So
Oh,
you
wait.
dodge out of the way of the first one, and you're kind of like, ha ha ha! And then he just slams the great club into the side of you, slamming you into the ruins of the cart for 43 points of damage.
Ow. That hurts. I'm still above half, but ow.
Wartuck's like, that would have almost killed me.
That would have.
Yeah. That's why I'm back here, Jeff.
But that is his turn, bringing us to C2, who is going to take one swing at Jeff and one at Ilya.
Wartalk, you're lucky that I'm between you and the danger.
Agreed.
Oh,
Keep it up, buddy.
You are lucky, Ilya. That was... it's cocked, so I have to re-roll it, but it's right on the edge of rolling to a 19. Like, if the edge hadn't been there, it would have sat and been a 19. Alright, it's
Then
still
you re-roll
probably
your
gonna
roll.
hit. 21.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. Uh, 22 points of bludgeoning damage as
Ouch.
as it crashes down on you, and then he swings it across to try and hit Jeff. I can't make
In
this shit up.
danger.
Did you crit me again? You crit me again. He crit me again. Alright, bring it.
Oh.
Let's get it over with.
Sorry,
Bring it.
mate.
Bring it.
Oh no.
Almost the same roll too. Same total, 43 points of damage again.
Ow.
It was
Okay.
8, 4, and 1 instead of 8, 5, and or 8, 2, and 3.
Alright, so in the span of a few seconds, I've gone from 94 hit points to 8.
Woo!
Feel fantastic.
Guess whose
Yeah,
turn it
Ow.
is?
too.
Jeff, it's your
Keep
turn
it
now.
up, Jeff.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I'll die.
No, freaking
Cool.
murder him.
I'm gonna second wind myself. Well, maybe that'll help. Where's my D10? There you are. I regain 19 hit points.
That's nice. Yes, that'll help.
Yeah, now 27, which is better than 8.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to keep attacking the one that I had hit last turn.
Cool.
That roll the attack. That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
He takes 12 damage.
Okay.
Then second attack, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. Do I have a maneuver that would help me in this situation? Nah, I'm just gonna hit him. Okay, cool. He takes 16 more damage.
How much?
16 more damage.
16. I thought you said 60 at first. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, if I got 2 crits in a row, I could probably put out that kind of number, but...
Yeah.
Hard knock life, literally. All right, that's my turn.
Cool.
I'm now surrounded by big boys. This is the problem.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right, Wartalk, you're up.
Yeah.
The one that Jeff is hitting is beginning to look pretty hurt. That's the one that's right in front of him and right next to Ilya. This guy, I don't know if you can see him bouncing.
Yeah,
I can see him.
actually. Question is, do I remove somebody from play or yeah?
Does Bane stop crits from being auto hits?
No, I don't think so. It
No.
only subtracts it from the attack roll total.
Okay. It would have been a 25 anyway, so it still would have.
Yeah, that wouldn't have mattered.
Was that one even baned?
Yeah, he was baned.
Oh,
The
okay.
first crit. The second crit wasn't.
Right.
The crit would have hit me anyway.
Yeah.
Bane doesn't stop crits.
Cool.
I think well, no, Ilya's gonna spend her turn healing, not killing the guy next to her, isn't she?
He can heal as a
Gonna kill the
bonus
guy.
action.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill the guy?
Yeah.
Alright, sick.
I have
Then...
Radiant Flame Blade.
Oh yeah! Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna shoot the guy that's at the southmost.
Okay, the one who kind of went around.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Alrighty.
29 to hit.
Hits.
Good. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'd like to cast Bane now.
Okay.
Things
sure.
look dire enough. I would like to put that on somebody.
That is a 13.
Okay. Wait, did I say no? Not.
I think you meant Hex.
Thank you.
Hex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hex is what I meant. I was like, I said a word and I didn't mean that word.
In which case, it's not even a save, right?
Yeah, it's just
on them.
I just put it on
It's
you.
just hexed.
Yeah.
And they get
so
disadvantage on a saving. No, not a saving throw. Ability check.
Ability check.
Yeah.
Ooh, make it strength though. There are actually like athletics checks that are happening with this terrain.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, strength.
Okay.
Make it charisma. They don't want to
Yeah.
be able to talk their way out of this.
Yeah, don't let them.
Don't let them. Don't listen to them.
It's gonna be 15 plus 3, 18 damage, and I would like to yeet him.
Okay. Directly away from you.
Just well, that's all I can do. Yeah, just straight away.
That is gonna
25.
hit him into. Well, actually, it's gonna be a small chance of hitting him into the merchant, but only very small.
Oh yeah, there's a merchant there, isn't there?
Okay. It was
Oh,
only
yeah.
it was only on a nat 20 that it would have happened, so it wasn't
Fair.
that. So
Alright,
he
we're
gets pushed into his friend again.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get pushed backwards, probably down a level. He'll get pushed here.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll a d8.
4.
Right. So 4 and come on, who you are. 5 will both take 4 points of damage.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna shoot that guy again. I've got Hex on him, and I
Cool.
want to push people away as much as I can.
Alrighty.
21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
19 damage.
Damn. Oh, damn. I just splatted ink out of my pen. Well,
Ooh.
Oh.
18, 6, 2. And roll that d8 again as he hits his buddy once more.
Just keep
Doesn't
shoving.
go very far, but he hits his buddy.
That's, yeah, 5.
Okay. And actually,
Pushed his buddy
I am
out
gonna,
of the way, I'm pretty sure. So.
I am gonna make the buddy make a save, which he
After having a
succeeds.
giant thrown at him twice.
Twice. Yeah, he succeeds though. He manages to stay upright. All right.
Alright,
Cool.
that's me.
Kayana.
Okay. Alright, so they've actually been pushed fairly far away. That's
Pushed a
good.
bit. The back guy, I don't think can get around to anybody anymore.
Maybe... Am I able to hit the guy that's in front of Clanky from here? Like, what's
Yes.
with 30 feet? Okay. Or actually, what is the range on this thing? Hold on one sec.
If it's more than 20 feet, it's enough
Okay.
from where you are.
Right. Oh my god, my spell list is insane now. Oh, actually, I didn't even have to move. Probably.
Nice.
Well, actually,
Line
I
of
probably
sight.
did in order. Yeah, line of sight.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast Guiding Bolt on that dude in front of Clanky.
Okay.
So let me. Okay, that is a 14 plus 9. Okay, 23 to hit.
23. He is guiding bolted. Also have a torch.
Temporary.
He can see.
That was max fucking damage, you guys.
Nice.
We got
Hey!
24 damage.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
Beat him down.
2.
Hell yeah!
Was how much? 24?
24 damage.
Alright, Jeff, just don't get critted again and you'll be fine.
Okay. Sure thing.
Alright. Ilya.
Hello.
Hello.
Jeff, how hurt are you?
I am
Very.
pretty hurt. I'm at 27 hit points out of 94, so pretty bad.
Okay. I'm gonna give you 5 healing lights.
Thanks.
Yeah. $17?
Thank you. Brings me back up to 44.
Okay. And then I am going to hit the one in front of me with Radiant Flame Blade.
Cool.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
Cool. So that is 2d8.
Oh, shit.
So 10 radiant damage.
Okay. On the one that's between you and Jeff, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
And then the one behind it will take 1d8 plus 5 radiant damage.
Nice. Behind it is in this guy?
Yeah, 5 feet. Also 10.
Oh, wait. Within 5 feet, so like the one north of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Also 10?
Yes.
Just 3. Alrighty. Cool.
Got to use my spell.
Yeah!
Alright, the one that was caught in the wreath of Radiant Flame Blade is not happy and is gonna swing twice at Ilya, but is baned, so gets minus a d4. Grab a d4.
For each strike.
Yep. There's a d4. Oof. So that's he only rolled a 1 on his Bane die, but he only rolled a 6 on his regular attack, bringing his total to 14. So no. Second attack. Ooh, that's gonna be better. 17 minus 16 plus 9 is 25.
Oh. Oh, I feel like Bane isn't going to actually do much.
I mean, if he keeps rolling 1s, then no, but if he rolls better, then it very well might. It effectively takes half their bonus away, or
Yeah.
on a max roll. It takes less than that on average.
Could.
But that is 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh.
Oh!
I'm at 0.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't have to make death saves ever, so.
That's true.
Okay. Well, this is gonna... Okay.
All right, Jeff. 2 coming at you.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
That is not good. That is a 16.
Nope.
No. And that is literally another 16. So no.
Nope.
All right. Seeing Ilya go down, you start to rush towards her instinctively, and the club comes down, anticipating your move a little too much, and just comes down clean in front of you. And then as he tries to do the same thing, just swinging it off to the side, you're kind of prepared for it this time and duck below the blow, and it misses you. So Clanky.
Clinky has advantage on the one right in front of him.
He does. Guiding bolt.
Yeah. It's debating on a different strategy, but I'll go with the paunch strategy. Alright, advantage. Okay. But this is plus. It's actually going to be close. 7. Yeah, so that's going to be 16.
That hits.
Alright. So this one is this.
By a margin. Not a big one, but a margin.
Yeah, but an existent margin. 9 damage.
Okay. That's 2.
Then go and punch him again.
Shite.
18 to hit for 8 damage.
Alright, he's taken a decent chunk. In 2 swipes, Clanky just bang, bang, just clocks him twice in the metal breastplate, dealing pretty decent damage to this thing.
Chipping away.
Bringing us over to Seafroor.
Oh, God.
Which one is he? This one? It's either one. He is going to move 15, and he is going to pick up a rock and throw it at Warthog.
Bring it.
Well,
You won't do it. Do it, you pansy.
Wait.
27.
That hits.
With
yeah.
Bane?
Good point. I don't think it can make him miss,
It-
but still a good point.
Sure.
23.
Oh, perfect. Hits.
It didn't roll well. So that is only 13 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
I'm
Okay.
fine.
So he chucks
Ow.
the rock, and you're kind of ready for it, but you're not agile enough to completely dodge it. So you get most of the way out, but it still kind of slams into you as it rolls past. It kind of knocks you back. And if he does a rock throw, I believe that's the only thing he can do. So that C5 is this guy who is going to pick a similar tactic. Whoa, bro, get up there. To go up between these 2 randomly placed monuments and start throwing boulders. This
yeah.
one is going to be thrown at... They have a great target for me.
Mom's asleep. Quick, throw all the things.
He is actually going to throw one... He's going to attempt to throw one at Kayana. He has disadvantage because this is way too far for him. That is an... Oh, wait, is he baned?
It was 5, I believe that was.
Yeah. It was 3, 4, 5, I
Yeah,
think.
he's baned. Alright, so that is... It's an 18 minus 4, so 14.
It did it.
Alrighty. So, with Bane, he throws this rock, but a force like binds itself around his wrist, causing him to
Mhm.
release too early, and the rock slams into the cliff face above you, a little bit to the side, enough that it falls harmlessly away, and rocks scatter down the cliff face. Alright, C2, which is the one in front of Clanky, is gonna try and clank.
Bring it.
Oh, and
Bring
he should
it.
get his torch disabled because he no longer has guiding bolt on it.
Guiding bolt. Yeah.
And I just dropped my lucky d20, so you guys are lucky.
Good.
The first one is a 19.
Hits.
Okay.
Wait. I think it does.
I can't remember what his AC up, like if he got the AC upgrade or if that was.
AC is 18 right now. He did get an upgrade, but it's at 18.
All right. Oh yeah, because it was lower before and it got upgraded back to what it ought to be. Oh.
Got upgraded to one more than it was.
Yeah.
One more than the default profile, yeah.
13 points of bludgeoning damage on the first one. And then
Uncalled
the
for.
second is a whiff as the club slams into Clanky's metal form the first time. But actually, like, Clanky kind of grabs onto it, and the giant tries to go for a second hit, but isn't able to make any, like, able to maneuver the club enough to get force behind it. Alright, Jeff, you are up.
I'm just gonna keep hitting the one right in front of me,
Cool.
because I think he looks pretty injured, right?
He does.
Cool. Hitting him. 25 to hit.
Hits.
15 damage.
Alright.
He's still up?
Yep.
Alright, hitting him again.
Hit him
18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That is 13 damage.
Okay, that is enough. So as your second blow hits, your 6th overall, I don't know. You cut into his heel, which brings him down to one knee, and you pull the blade up and just bring it down on the back of his neck. The mail pushing upward as he thrusts forward with his own momentum. You find a place under the mail that is unguarded, and your blade cuts into the flesh, severs the cerebellum from the spinal cord, killing the giant instantly.
Oh,
Cool. Nice.
I did that to a rat once. It was
Oh.
already dead.
So you didn't
Yeah.
do that to a rat once.
I
Because
mean,
part of the description was killing it instantly.
okay, sure, I did not kill it instantly, but the rest of it.
That's fair.
How the
She killed it
giant
slowly.
The rat was wearing mail, and you found a place where the mail was shifting due to the rat's momentum and cut it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
She was fighting a
How-
lich.
how injured are the other Cyclopses?
Varying degrees. One of them is close to half. The others are better.
Which one is the most injured one?
4, which is the one that went over here.
Is it the one to the left, right, or above me?
Trying to figure that out now. Oh, it's the one on the ridge. This guy.
Okay. I can't seem to move myself because it's
Yeah,
on
'cause it's
Mr.
not-
Clanky's turn, not mine.
Oh, give me a sec. Yeah, my mouse just fucked up. Yo.
Do you guys think you need some extra help against that Cyclops, or should I stick by the villagers? I should probably stick by the villagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be healing Ilya on my turn, so
All right, Ilya's
Thanks.
unconscious.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
one of
healed you
the,
instead of myself.
one of the Cyclops just got yeeted out of existence.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could have been anybody.
Let me
Like
restart.
Diana last week.
I'm gonna restart Tailspire real quick. I hope this doesn't break everything.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, he's back.
Oh wait! Aha! Telling it to quit made the cursor come back, and I can control things again.
Feared it.
All right, it's on you now. Where did you want to go?
I am going to. I'm gonna move to here to get between Ilya and these two guys on the right. And I'm just gonna hope that Warthog and Kyanna can take care of the guy that's advancing on them because he's badly hurt.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Warthog, it is now
Yo.
you.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
Cool.
I'm gonna shoot good.
Well, we'll
That
find
is the
out.
one that's already baned, so
Yes, it is.
looking forward to this. Get my dice back ready. It's 17 to hit.
That hits.
19 damage.
Nice. That's 4. So he's starting to look bad.
Good. Shoving him back. 25 feet.
Wham! Into a rock. Roll a d8.
Hell yeah. Oh, sucking nerd.
25 feet is like crazy good here.
8.
Nice.
Ugh.
Yeah, basically, if you choose your targets right, you just get like a free d8 of damage on at least one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't want to push any of the ones that Jeff's about to just cleave, so I'm just gonna finish that guy off.
Okay. He's not that dead, but
Well, fair. I'm gonna keep hitting him, I should say.
sure.
18 to hit.
That hits.
13 damage. Did I do that
Okay.
right? Yeah, that's right. 13 damage.
He is looking real rough.
And if I shove him, he's already against the wall, so I'm assuming nothing happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll set that die back down.
Alrighty. But he is not looking good, that's for sure.
Good.
Kyanna, up to you.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna move this way first. I'm going to bonus action cast Healing Word on Ilya. I'm gonna do it at 4th level, so that's 44, 16, that's 5. Should be, so she gets 21 health back.
Nice.
Thank you, Goddess of Death.
No problem. I like being able to just like auto heal
Pretty nice.
when you're down. Just like here, just I don't even need to roll. Just have some HP, bitch.
Just feel better.
And then just feel better. Stop being dead.
Wait, hang on a
Yeah,
sec.
about healing word.
Hang on a sec.
Or
Because
about
you're
healing
because
light.
you're a because you're a grave cleric now. If you're healing someone at 0 health, the healing is maximized.
That's what I just did.
That's what she was just saying. Yeah.
Crap, you're right. I'm stupid. Sorry.
That is what
Ignore me.
just
I didn't
did.
sleep
Oh,
well
I'm
last night.
having-
Sorry.
Happens
having
to
the
the
mouse
best of us,
thing.
my friend. So,
Well,
results the same. Healing is max.
yeah. And then I can't tell which one it is. The glowy one that is near Jeff and Ilya. I am going
This one?
to have it. I guess so. Yeah. That guy. I am going to have it make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. 2.
Okay, so
That's
it
a
has
success,
been damaged.
right?
No, it has been damaged previously, correct?
Yes.
Nice. Ooh, that's a good fucking roll. Toll the dead. Sorry.
Nice. I figured when you asked if it had been damaged.
Yes. Oh, does this? Yes, this is with my max level, I think.
Yeah, cantrip scale with character
What is-
level.
What is? Yeah. Sorry, brain fart. 12 plus 9 is 21.
Yes, it is.
Right? Yeah. So that's 21 necrotic damage.
Nice. And that is on what? Your 3?
Yeah.
21
Anyway,
on
I'm gonna
3.
have to Alt tab and close it and rejoin.
So what has helped for me is alt tabbing away and then alt tabbing back a couple of times. Brings my cursor back.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few times.
Yeah, it's weird. I also like I might click to another window and then try and alt tab back.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but it especially likes to happen when I make them bounce like 5 or 6 times in a row.
Okay.
Like,
Anyway,
eventually
that's
it's
the
just
end
like,
of my
fucking
turn.
stop, man. They bounced enough, okay? Alright, Ilya,
Lol.
you're up. And you're up.
I'm gonna stand up.
Key?
Dust myself off.
Dustin?
I'm gonna use my remaining 5 healing lights on myself.
Okay. Healing.
Good roll, 23.
Nice.
And then I am going to turn around and hit this guy that's just right behind me.
Cool. Ah!
And I'm just gonna regular hits.
Regular hits!
He ain't got no
Regular.
homies nearby that I can set on fire.
It's true.
So that's your criteria.
Don't at me.
No, I'm sorry.
18.
18 to hit. Hits.
Yay. Ooh, max damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Total being?
13. 13.
I don't know what that number is off the top of my head.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him again.
Hit him
Yeah.
again.
12.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
I rolled a 3, I figured.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the second hit fails to connect as he swings one giant leg out of the way. Almost by accident, more than anything else. It looks like he's actually rearing back to punch Clanky. But that
Fuck, still
motion...
woozy.
Yeah, that motion takes him out of range of your hit. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Cathrilu. Is that you? Yes, good. Alright, he is gonna Bane take a hit at Jeff and at Ilya. So let's see. Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crit, but it was outside the tray, so it doesn't count. Which takes us instead to 14.
That does not hit.
No, it does not. Ilya. That is a 12. Tit for tat. He rolled a 12 against one of his friends. He rolls a 12 against you. Also, neither of those were with Bane. With Bane, it's a 13 and a 10. So he is not having a good day. As he just totally whiffs both of his swings. And Clanky's up.
You know what? Useful concentration spell.
Well,
Happy
you know
I
what
did
Clanky's
that.
going
Bane
to.
is good. Bane is actually
Bane
Oh.
Bane is a good spell.
Bane and Bless are both noted good spells.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using
wait.
all my cleric spells today.
Clanky does not have advantage on this guy now, right?
correct.
Correct.
Oh, he's a 16 anyway. We're fine.
Hits.
And actually, not atrocious damage.
Nice.
15 damage.
15. That's really good, actually, for him.
Yeah. For 1 punch.
One punch!
The next one would be a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. Their AC is
Yeah.
14.
Big oof clank.
Big clank, oof.
Yeah.
Alright, Kafror is next. Once I remember who he is, I'll remember who he is. I thought so, okay.
I'm curious. How do you? I'm gonna look at the stream. How do you actually see who's who?
With GM tools, I can rename them. So I go in and I right-click the base GM tools, rename, and then it comes up.
Oh, it highlights their base. Is what I was curious about.
It doesn't. That's only because I've selected them, I think.
Oh,
If I
oh,
click on-
so you have to go into the
Yeah.
thing, and I see it now. Okay.
So like for you
Interesting.
guys, you could only control one person, but I could control all of them regardless of turn. So if they're all the same mini, it's like, which one?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Right, he is going to go 60 feet and dash. 5, 10, 15. Okay.
Freaking nerd having to dash. Sucks to suck.
Doesn't. Yeah, he has to dash, but he's not going to use his full 60. Get right up in Kyanna's face.
It's fine.
Oh no.
Fine. He dashed. It's okay.
One of the merchants has to dodge out of the way as he rushes past him, but does so easily enough and like cowers behind the broken remains of his cart. But Kyanna
My
is now
cabbages!
in melee range with you. Yes, the giant, the Cyclops just stamps over a bunch of cabbages. He's like, my cabbages!
There are leaves sticking to the bottom of his
Oh,
feet.
100%. You actually, like, there's like kind of a is it still called a head of cabbage?
paste. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a head of cabbage, like half stuck under his shoe that you can see like smash into the ground as he steps next to you.
Shame.
Waste.
And
Look,
that
it'll
is
feed the
Kafror's
mushrooms.
turn. So K5, now I think that's you. Yes, that's you. He's gonna throw another rock. This time at, I don't know. Hey Ilya, roll a d4.
Don't roll
Odds
war
it's
talk.
you, even it's Jeff.
Oh, okay.
2.
All right, it's Jeff.
What?
Yeah.
Did you just throw me
Batter
under
up.
the bus?
No, I
Yeah.
rolled
Fell
a
under the
2.
rock.
That's an 11.
That
That I
misses.
did.
He throws a rock, and his aim isn't that good. And actually, since his friends are much bigger than you, I'm gonna make him roll again, as though that were a crit fail. Yeah, so he whiffs and slams the rock into the giant next to you, dealing. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Get wrecked.
You know what? Let's just do it in Tailspire.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Cool. So that's 27 points of bludgeoning damage to Cthulhu. Which almost fucking kills him. Wow, okay.
Good.
He's almost dead now. As the boulder slams into his back, and like he gets up, he's like, as he kind of tries to stare Mr. Clanky down. Doesn't do it too hot. But it is his turn, so he is going to 1-2 swing at Clank's shoe.
No.
Shoot.
No.
First one is a 19,
Hits.
and second one is a 24, so they both hit.
Yep.
So that is... That is 30 points of bludgeoning damage as Clanky takes
Ow.
2 severe hits from the Great Club.
Is the one attacking Clanky the one that's right next to me?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna use my reaction to hit him with Sentinel opportunity attack. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And it takes 10 damage.
10 points is not quite enough to kill it.
I
It's
tried.
hanging on by a thread.
I tried.
So, point of order, ostensibly you could have done that between his attacks, right?
Yeah, I could have, but it didn't
Okay.
matter in this case. I just
It
remembered
didn't,
it just
but-
now.
Yeah, but if it had, I would have wanted to go back and would have done it between them.
Yeah.
So just for my knowledge, thank you. Cool. That's his turn, taking us to Hefe.
I'm gonna hit the guy again that was attacking Clanky.
Okay.
Nope, that fell out, I guess. Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. It takes 11 damage.
All right, that is enough to kill it.
Mm.
So finally, after
Okay.
standing up to Clanky for several rounds, the Cyclops is felled by a hefty blow from Jeff's sword as it cleaves into his hamstring.
Cool. I'm gonna move to here and then use my other attack on this guy.
Cool.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits. Is that right? Let's see. Yes, he is, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use a goading attack on this one. So
Alrighty.
it takes 19 damage and has to make a whiz save.
16.
That is a failure. He has, until the end of my next turn, he has disadvantage on attacking anybody but me.
Nice. What's the what was the damage again? 19?
Yep.
Alrighty. I wonder if that's the most common roll for you.
I
'Cause
have
that
no idea.
Seems to have come up several times. Just curious if that's like the most common combination of your dice.
I honestly could not tell you.
That's fine. No worries.
I'm going to action surge and hit him 2 more times.
Alright.
25 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. That is 15 more damage.
Okay.
And then once more. That is 19 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 10 more damage.
That was 19 and 10.
Yeah. No, it was 15 and 10. The 19 was from the goading attack one.
Alrighty.
Alright, that's everything, I think.
Cool. So he is looking seriously hurt as we move to Wartalk's turn. Wartalk, there is one right in front of Kayana, and then, yeah. The one right in front of Kayana is also the one closest to you.
Yeah. That's true.
How hard is it?
That's
Quite.
true.
Quite?
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah. All right. Just gonna run up here, and then I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright.
Uh,
I imagine you probably finger guns him as you're running past for cool points. Like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, maximum cool.
more like slide to a stop and shoot him.
Ooh.
Since the
All right.
push pushes him directly away from me, and I want him to go down that corridor just in case.
Gotcha.
So slide to a stop and
Okay.
just in case he doesn't die a horrible, painful death.
Still maximum cool.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe even more cool. Slide is,
Yeah.
A plus.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Oh. 20 damage.
Yeah, that's a kill.
Hell yeah. I would like to send his corpse flying.
Alright, his corpse just flies over the
Ragdoll.
ridge, slams down onto the other side, effectively
Fire
disappearing
ragdoll.
from sight as dies.
And then how wounded does the guy in front of Jeff look?
Pretty wounded. More wounded definitely than the other.
Should I push him away or should I bring the other guy closer?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna bring the other guy closer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot the other guy. I'd like Bane, bonus action Bane to transfer over.
He's already baned.
Sorry,
Oh,
I don't know why I keep
Hex.
saying Bane.
Yes.
Hex. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Bane.
I mean,
16.
it's the spell. It's the spell. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Hits.
Oof. Oh, this is a D6. It can't roll a 9. 16 damage.
16 damage. All right.
Yep. And pull him closer.
25 feet.
Yep.
Alrighty, so we got 2 Bane lads, and oh gosh,
Bane boys.
what's that? It's Wartuck's turn. Now it's Kyanna's turn.
Yes. Okay. All right. Oh. Guess I have better line of sight on this guy. We are going to. Oh, you know, I haven't done in a while. I haven't done a reckless cast. I should do that.
Do
Do
it.
Do it.
Okay.
Yes. Do it.
Who's after me? Ilya's after me. Yeah. We are going to. Let me actually first roll that d6. Got a 1, so that means I have advantage on the attack roll. Cool. Like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I actually needed it.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah. We are going to cast. Oh, those are my cantrips. Spellist. We're gonna do another guiding bolt. So that was a 16 plus 9. So hit.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, and 4. 10, 13, 15 damage.
Ready. 15 points of damage on C3.
And Ilya now has advantage when it's her time to destroy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Let's
Smash.
see.
So you
What
see
is that?
Kyanna for I think only the second time, but she kind of like you see her pulse with rage for a moment as she channels this energy, and you can kind of see it like wrapping around her arms like gauntlets as she just throws it forward. The guiding bolt that she normally casts kind of spiraled with this extra like pulsating reddish light, and it just like it almost seems to home in on a weak point on the Cyclops' body as it just like slams right in under its sternum. Yeah, hitting him pretty damn hard. And lighting him up for the next attacker.
Slip, fam. Your
Boom.
turn.
Ilya, you're up.
Ilya smash.
Ilya smash.
She gonna hit him.
Was that pain or disappointment?
Yes.
Both.
No! Did you get a nat 20?
I did! On that advantage roll!
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh
Fuck!
my god!
Oh, well, because I rolled a 14, I'm like, ha, what if I roll in that 20?
Yeah.
Excellent. Gotta happen sometime.
Oh, shit!
Alright.
Oh, shit! Fuck!
So max the
His
damage
arms
dice,
off
and then
beat
roll
him
it
with
again.
Okay. So that's 9 plus 13.
22.
Yeah.
Oh, he is hanging on by a thread.
That's
no.
okay, I got extra attack.
Yes, you do.
Hey. So this next one is not at advantage.
So is this also with Equator?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck him up.
22.
Yeah, that hits. I don't think you can do little enough damage to not kill him.
Can roll anyways.
Rolling dice is fun. Go for it.
Always.
See how much overkill.
8.
Nice. That is a good amount of overkill. So Ilya, seeing the creature light up, takes it as her cue, kind of leaps from the ledge that she's in, swings Equator as she's in the air, planting it into his chest right where the wound from Guiding Bolt was, kind of uses that momentum to kick off of his arm, swing around and just take her axe into his neck from the other side, and then kind of, as the giant falls, rides his arm back down into her place.
Damn.
Nice.
Classy.
She shines with the glory of Torm.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Good kill. And he's dead, so he no longer has a turn there. Mr. Clanky's time.
Oh. Ooh. Punch.
Punch.
Small cat, you don't be nice to your sister. I will throw you out a window.
I think you should do it anyway.
I don't know.
No.
17?
That hits.
It's just a threat. I'm not actually gonna do it. 11. 13 damage.
Okay, 13 damage.
And then punch him with his normal fist.
Second strike.
19 to hit.
That hits.
And that is better. 14 damage.
Nice. Righty. So 27 total damage in one round from Clanky as he just slams both fists in. First one kind of coming around to the jaw, and then the second one slamming an uppercut that kind of disorients the Cyclops as it kind of tries to recover from the blow. Which it does after a moment. But it'll bring us to his turn. And how does Clanky look?
Fine.
Okay.
Three quarters.
Roll.
So he's fine.
Alright, yeah. Roll for.
It would probably be me, let's be real here. I am the lowest and I just murdered his friend.
It's only partly about who he's gonna attack.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. His resolve holds, and he will attack. And it will be Aaliyah. So the roll was does he run?
Oh.
Because he just they were just looking for an easy meal, but then they got challenged, and so he's like, well, now I've seen 4 of my friends die, but pride is on the line. So he's gonna go for Ilya.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is he baned?
If he's
Yes,
glowing,
he is. That's
yeah.
C5.
Oh! He fails then, because
Yeah.
I have 18.
Yep. Any amount of minus is enough to make him miss. So he arches the great club over, and like as it is about to hit you, he sneezes, covering Clanky's boots in snot, but also jerking the club back so that it doesn't make contact.
Oh.
Gross.
The Cyclops,
It's okay, I
man,
got
they ain't pretty.
prestidigitation.
And that will be his turn. Jeff, you're up.
There's one left.
Yes,
Looks
there
like.
is.
Yeah, because the other one's Clanky, right? Walk up, hit it. That's what I do. I hit things with my sword and they die. I rolled a natural 2, so that's a 12 to hit. I think that misses.
That does miss.
All right, this one is the best. This one's the strongest of them. Oh my god, I rolled a natural 3. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
All right, well, I tried, guys. That's my turn.
He hits his sword and he hits things with the sword and they die. Or maybe not.
I went into this so confident too, and the game just taketh away. So go on, guys. Do what I could not.
Oh, you believe in yourself?
I'm ready to do the same. I'm ready to do
I
the
mean,
same.
it doesn't matter if you believe in yourself if the dice don't believe in you.
Damn.
Don't believe in yourself, Ethan. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Haha, fucking weeb.
What's Warthog doing?
The fucking
Sorry, I was
weeb.
debating on how much style points I want to go for, and I think heavy.
Max.
All of them.
Run
Max
up,
style points.
and I tried this once and it didn't work, but I want to power slide on my knees right in front of them and just aim up and shoot them.
You take
I'm-
the whole
So I
I'm
think it'd
gonna
be more
say
like-
that you shoot mechanically when you're 10 feet away,
yeah, that's I
but
pull
then
myself
slide
back,
into it.
Yeah. So it's 19 to hit.
Cool. That hits.
Well, that's not good, but I get this and that. 12 damage.
Okay.
And throw him.
Okay.
And the second one's going to be 18 to hit.
Why do you not recognize this as being higher terrain? Thank you.
And that's going to be
Oh, it's totally because I turned clipping off now.
19 damage for the second one.
18 for the second as well. You gonna push
Yep.
him again?
He
He can't, like, I'm not gonna build out the map since we're so close to the end, but I'll assume he's 25 feet off the edge.
Yeah, I was debating about for the party, but like
Or you
if
could, you could pull him back if you want.
him and then pull him.
honestly, yeah, no, just pull him right back. Pull him right
Give
back.
him that
yeah.
whiplash.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Given that and him not being happy about that, he's gonna turn towards you and begin to raise his club. But it's Kyanna's turn.
Dude, what are you gonna do, punk? I'm gonna
He
get
gonna hit
clapped.
you.
He gon- This is gonna be the third
Gotta-
crit of the session. Watch.
I'm just gonna get backhanded. into
So
the-
cool.
He
Slide in.
gonna say,
Pew pew. Splat.
Can I?
Are you just spurt from that episode of Critical Role?
Oh, well, I moved myself a little bit, and then that.
Oh, you flew away, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to alt tab several times. And it don't work. It don't
Well,
work.
if we're this close to the
Whatever.
end, I can move you in too.
Yeah.
Just tell me where you wanna be.
Whatever. Let's see.
Bash his head
For real though?
in.
I mean, oh, that actually could be nice for style points. I could.
I'll vault you up to him, and you just flying club him. And then that still won't kill him, and then he'll just pummel both of us.
Okay, well, I could club him, or I could use my new cleric spell that does the opposite of cure wounds.
Does it inflict
"Yeah, I got
them?
cure wounds."
In
No.
fact, it does. Should I do it?
I mean, yeah.
Might as
Alright,
well.
let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
You've
Hell.
brought someone back to even out the scales.
That's true. Okay, so I can't move my token, but you know, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have we're gonna have more fault me. Let's see. It's an attack roll. That was a 9 + 9, 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so we got 3d10. Watch it just.
There's 3 damage.
Okay, that is a 10, that's a 2 and a 5, so 17 damage.
17. All right. He is
Oh no,
looking
did it not-
very close to dead.
Fuck, I should have upcast it.
You clap.
I should have done that.
Ilya coming in with the
squish
clapback.
went in too hard.
The club is
Oh.
beginning to come down, and it is Ilya's turn.
I'm gonna hit him.
All right.
Yeah,
First, I'm gonna move in range.
I should
Okay.
have. I should have upcast. Fuck.
Okay, now I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah, hit him.
24?
Hits.
Seven?
How do you want to do this?
Good.
just taking out-
Yay.
I'm taking out his fucking knees. They're a privilege, and he has lost that privilege.
Do you mind if I spruce it up?
Yeah, go on.
Cool. So, Ilya rushes forward, Equator in hand. She raises it and strikes a mighty blow into his kneecap, which cripples the Cyclops and brings him down. Seeing her chance, Ilya reaches forward and rushes in, tackling the club, using the momentum to swing herself around the giant's head, and then brings the club down over it, cracking its neck underneath its own weapon.
Damn.
Okay.
Kneecaps are a privilege.
Kneecaps
And
are a
Ilya
privilege.
says this.
A privilege you won't have.
And that will end our combat. Thank you, everybody. Well done.
Did
Kick
it.
ass, take no prisoners. Dead. Quitting Tailspire, switching back to Discord. Alrighty. So, we're late enough that I think that's probably going to be just about the end here. I do want to just, real quick, that kill move is totally inspired by God of War. The kill move
yeah.
that Kratos uses on the,
Yeah.
on the, whatever they're called. They're just giants? Different.
I think it depends on whichever one you're fighting.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they each have their own specific names.
Yeah.
That is true.
Fire giant.
Yeah, so that was totally inspired by that, and I was like, Sotark is gonna come through a little bit here.
So Dark should come through a little bit in everyone. Just do not look up, it will embarrass us both.
Oh god.
Alright, so Tark will take one for team.
Mhm.
Left, right, left, right.
Left, right.
Excellent.
Oh no, shoes getting wet. Must take off.
So I think that is
Oh,
where we will
no.
end tonight's session. Thank you all for an excellent game. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a good combat.
Hell yeah.
Had this been a normal session where we did or a previous session where we did XP, that was 11,500 divided amongst the four of you, and then plus the other XP from the session. So that would have been a good one. That was a fun fight.
How much XP for 140 Wraith Hearts?
Too bad.
0, because it wasn't a fight, it was a slaughter.
Oh, you right though.
That's fair.
Damn.
How much experience do I get for shooting literal fish in a barrel? None.
And the Wraith women and Wraith children too.
Oh no.
Does that make Butcher a class?
But I feel like Warthog style is more killing yinglings than killing younglings.
Why not both?
Oof.
Porque no los
Nice.
dos.
There's good reasons why not both. Stop
Yeah,
it.
no, there's
Like?
pretty good reasons.
Like they're children.
Yeah, all
And-
No.
children.
Life, much like kneecaps, are a privilege.
One which most
Oh.
children have not lost yet. At least not
How
of their own
can you
volition.
say that? How can you say a blanket statement like that?
I said
Yeah,
most.
no,
Do
I
you know all
disagree.
children?
I said most.
Yeah, disagree.
We'll have to agree to
Children
disagree
suck.
there. This is very much a point of belief for me. Children are
Chat.
innocent, damn it.
They
Chat,
are
do you
until they
agree
just
with
start
your math?
speaking.
Do children deserve their kneecap privilege?
Yes. Unequivocally. This is yes.
I think this is debatable.
According to chat, children do not deserve their kneecap privilege.
All right, chat is you, so shut your face.
I mean, chat has spoken though, so like.
It's true.
But no, stop.
Okay, we need to table this debate for another time because I am not prepared to school you right now.
That's fair.
What is going on?
St. Augustine's about to come in and kick all y'all's asses.
I said, okay, all right. I took no sides in this debate.
No, yeah, that's true.
As-
all y'all
as
except
someone-
for half of y'all, because only 2 of y'all were saying anything.
I'll be the judge because
as
children having
someone-
life is a privilege.
While you're not wrong, it's one that they deserve.
As someone who essentially busted their knees as a child, I mean,
Taking
kneecaps
your
are
privilege
nice.
away.
They are
Yeah,
nice.
I took my own privileges away.
Oh, that's fine.
On
I mean,
You
if
gave
it's
them back later
self-inflicted,
once you earned them again.
I mean, I never got that privilege back though.
Well.
maybe someday you'll deserve it.
Whoa.
Sorry. You always deserve it, but I can't give it to you.
Holy fuck.
Alright, so keep y'all's kneecaps, and may all your kneecaps be lucky.
Yeah, what he said.
But seriously, thank you
Fuck.
everybody for joining us tonight. Really appreciate having you with us for this session. And as always, may all your rolls and kneecaps be lucky.
Thanks.
And now we wait until the stream catches up and I can end by saying all your